Hello, and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Remnant Shadow, our Star Wars actual play. I'll be your game master for the evening, Jason, and with me as usual is Jeremy playing Ozen, Sarah playing Io, Rappy playing Keltzer, Duba playing Doc, and Eric playing Captain Aria.
Hey, you got it right at the very last.
Got it.
I didn't even look it up special today or anything. And this is, of course, the finale of Remnant Shadow. And we left off last time. The good captain had a sort of vision. Y'all are standing in front of the turbo lift up into the control center proper. It appears that Inquisitor Hastal, the first sister, is sitting up there waiting on you. Being aware that she was being observed, she invited the captain up, said they had so much to talk about.
She basically said, "Come fight me, bro."
She said nothing about fight. She said we had things to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna turn into "Come fight me, bro," though.
Oh, my spine.
So that is where y'all are at.
Yeah, you did mention last week that I got to look around the room and the people in the room. Who's in the room?
I think I said you saw the room and then you focused in on her.
You did mention the
Now,
people in the room.
Now, you did see some death troopers standing around in the room. So she's definitely got some guards in there with her.
Yeah,
But you did not get like a super detailed look around the room.
Yeah, I was saying like, numbers kind of a thing. What we might be looking at.
Oh, I don't know. More than 5, less than a dozen.
It's gonna be a really short episode, guys.
We'll find out in like 20 seconds when we go up the turbo lift.
Mm-hmm.
Still have to go up it.
Well, they're expecting us with death troopers.
Not surprised.
And isn't it like an Imperial welcome wagon or something?
Specifically a Jedi welcome wagon.
The captain actually is going to go over and just unmount that repeating blaster. Is this a heavy or a medium?
I believe that was a heavy because it was on the. They needed it on the little tripod to fire it.
Cool. Doc, you or Kelser want this?
Oh, the pharmacist is getting an upgrade.
I'm just picturing Doc with it like mounted on his chest.
As you said, Doc or Kelser, because I'm pretty sure that it's going to turn into the two people with lightsabers going to be using the lightsabers.
Yep.
What is that turning off again?
A heavy repeating blaster. Basically, a similar model to the one BT had. I don't know if it has the. Probably doesn't have the personal shield generator.
I'll take the heavy repeating blaster because I am carrying the
think about it?
medium repeating blaster right now.
And then I can just take Keltzer's gun.
Cool.
The heavy blaster pistol or the medium repeating gun? Blaster.
Well, if you're taking a heavy repeater, I'll take the medium repeater.
Okay. Spin the
This is
wheel.
a silly question. That thing was tripod mounted, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be usable as like non-tripod mounted, correct?
Not really. It's large. It's got that shielding that they never got a chance to benefit from because they never got it. Every time one of them would sit down and start swinging the gun around, y'all would shoot him. Rude.
Look, Doc was proud. He got some shots and he took care of the guys that kept manning that gun.
So you could pick it up, you could carry it up there, and then set it on the ground and try to use it. But
How
That would-
big is it?
Because
Because
good size.
BT
Because it's got that shielding
BT
on it.
was BT was hauling a heavy blaster around.
Mhm.
So,
Well, I described this as having that big armored plating piece in front of it too, so that's adding weight to it.
Could we take the armor piecing off? We got
Well,
two
yeah,
full
undoubtedly.
lightsabers.
You could definitely trim it off. How much time are y'all want to take for this?
That's up to y'all.
How much time would it take with 2 lightsabers?
Not too long. But I would need the people with the lightsabers.
Are there screws we can just unscrew?
That's also a less glamorous option.
No, it's welded on.
It's welded on. Okay.
Now we gotta reverse weld it.
Fair enough.
Oh,
What are we
let's
rolling?
see. Let's say demolition. Yeah, or technology. Let's go with technology.
Demolition. Okay.
not great at it, but I'm not 2 dice at it.
25.
All right, you get it sliced off without damaging the weapon.
Sweet. I rolled actually pretty high for that tech roll.
Ocean's like a very measure first, cut, measure twice, cut once type of person. And by the time she's like, "All right, I'm ready," Captain's already gotten it all.
I was just like, oh, hang on a second. Pulls out the tape measure. Zip, 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 zip. Oh.
That works too.
And then he'll. Kelso, see if you can lift this.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
What is your strength?
3D plus 2.
Okay, you can lift it.
Okay.
2 hand mounts that can use to fire, or hand mounts. Hand mounts or hand mounts.
Oh, it had the 2 that they would grab from behind. Because, like I said, it was on a swivel on that tripod.
Okay.
Now you could fire it with switches, with triggers on either one of those handles. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, that works.
Yeah. With the jury, a little more jury rigging, y'all can get it good enough.
Yeah. Alrighty. If things go down the way they might actually go down, I already want to use the disruptor.
Does that require any better rolling for blasters?
No, it's just a blaster roll.
Fantastic.
Fucked up that all the blasters are on one blaster roll.
Well, you didn't really ever see people struggling with guns in the movie, so
Yeah,
it's true to the movie anyway.
basically aim and shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a heavy weapons rule, but not sure if that's for like artillery.
It's for the ballista. Trebuchet.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure we've seen a trebuchet in this game.
We have actually.
Mm-hmm. With the lizard bird people.
You could have just said bird twice.
Bird. Just shoot me over the stats for that blaster.
You mean disruptor?
Yeah, let me damn it.
That weapon of mass destruction.
We could also call it the duster.
Missed opportunity.
It's been doing a lot of dusting.
I mean, we just handed Keltzer literally a street sweeper.
We're the cleanup crew. We're sweeping and dusting.
Ocean has her arms crossed over by the turbo lip.
Tapping her foot.
Are we ready to go yet?
mean, I'm ready.
Yeah. First sister's apparently waiting on us.
Of course she is. Let's not keep her waiting.
All right, y'all load into the turbo lift. Though this one might just be a lift, it doesn't go all that fast, but it doesn't have all that far to go.
Escalator.
But it moves up. The door opens into the control center that you've seen before. Much like the captain saw last week in his vision, they have cleaned stuff up, repaired stuff. There's new screens in. They've hooked up new control panels. It looks a little cobbled together because the tech, it's two different technologies that work here, but but it's not like the Empire hasn't been using Centerpoint Station, so
Yeah.
they've got some experience with at least the basics. Well, you had the two consoles with the siblings' two chairs.
Yeah.
That is still there, but then you have a larger chair set up behind it, one they clearly brought in that the Inquisitor is sitting in.
Okay.
Scattered throughout the room, there are some Death Troopers kind of taking cover behind equipment. They've got guns drawn on the door. Nobody fires when the door opens, though. The Inquisitor is sitting there. Captain, before this turns violent,
Great foresight.
I would like to make you an offer. And well, honestly, to ask you a question as well.
Okay, I passed my calm check.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Ozen's doing that as we go in the would have done that.
And you're doing what? What was that now?
Calm.
Okay.
The Jedi are activating calm.
Yeah.
First, the question: why have you done all this? Who are you working for?
Myself.
It doesn't seem very profitable to get sandwiched between the Empire and Corpsec.
Well, see, the problem is I have a little bit of an issue with being locked up unjustly, and you decided to do just that. So honestly, it's your fault I've been a thorn in your side all this time.
Destruction of the universe, maybe, but never mind.
If you had just let me and my crew go, you probably would have never met us again.
So for all that, you hunted down this station. There's a lot of anger in you, Captain. There really is.
Not really. I'm just petty.
Pettiness isn't one of the emotions in the Sith Credo.
Yeah, pettiness comes from anger.
Besides, I'm used to dealing with my emotions a great deal more than those that have been stuck in a temple for most of their lives. I think I have a little bit of a better handle on it than others.
Well, if telling yourself that comforts you.
Gets me through the day to day.
But perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement.
That depends.
I think you have potential, Captain. As you say, you make better use of your emotion than others. She kind of glances over at Ozen. Perhaps I could offer you a position in my organization.
Io internally, I thought we weren't inciting violence.
As if he heard that. And here I thought we weren't inciting violence.
Come now, Captain. It could be very profitable.
Yes, it can. Absolutely. I am a merchant at the end of the day. But what's a merchant without his scruples?
Really? richer generally?
Perhaps. But if money is what makes you happy at the end of the day, then you're not a very happy person at the end of the day.
Good merchant.
I might not be the most wealthy person out there, but I'm pleased with what I do, and I'm happy at the end of the day with who I am and what I've done.
But what have
If
you
I
done for
sell
the...
all
Go
if I
ahead.
sell all that away for money, I lose that.
But what have you done for the rest of the universe? That's what I'm offering you a chance. To bring about order.
I honestly don't really care. I'm here for me and mine. And they're mine.
So you lead them potentially into your death, into their deaths, because you, out of pettiness, because you feel insulted that we held you for a day. Was it 2 days? I forget.
Well, your plan was a few months, actually, if you forgot that little rant of yours. But they could have left at any time. I didn't drag them here unwillingly. I think that's the difference between me and you at the end of the day. Your people follow you out of fear, and that's not really a way to base your power. Your empire, or the remnants of it, proved that well enough.
Oh yes, the petty warlords. They're never going to establish any true order.
And you might be able to take Corpsec at the end of the day.
Oh, we pretty well already taken Corpsec before we arrived here.
But the galaxy at large has already proved just how well you're capable of holding something for long.
The Empire has its flaws, and the Remnant, as you speak of it, is a joke.
Then
But with
why are
this-
you here?
Because with this station at my disposal, I could craft something better.
You in this
Forge
for
the remnant.
yourself?
She pauses in her speech and looks over at Ozen like, you rude bee. But what was it Ozen said exactly?
Are you in this for yourself?
I'm in this to bring order to the galaxy.
No different than you were claiming him to be.
The Remnant is a bunch of infighting incompetence. The New Republic is a corrupt joke. The Old Republic fell for a reason. And now many of them same people are back in power. Nothing's going to change there.
The only problem with that is this station is already here for a purpose. It exists for a reason. And that reason can't change.
Yes, something about the mall cluster. From our research, though, it's a three-station system that will function as long as 2 of the stations remain where they're at. I certainly have no plans to move Centerpoint Station. We're not even sure how to get to the other station.
Yes, but are you sure that the other station is still there?
According to the system here.
Mhm.
Well, until you jumped us into hyperspace and we lost contact.
Yes.
So if
And do you
moving
know
this
what
station
condition
disrupts it, then it's already disrupted.
Do you know what condition it's in?
Something to be investigated once all this is settled.
Because just jumping this station blew a lot of things out. It might not be in any condition to maintain the system, in which case the galaxy at large that you want to craft for, your empire, whatever you want to call it, it'll cease to exist.
Yes, because some monster will come out of them all. Well, Captain, it does not sound like you are interested in what I'm having to offer.
My interest is keeping this station secure. That's my goal. you'll use it against its intended purpose. As long as that stands, we don't really have a lot to talk about.
Very well. She
If you were
stands
to
up, straightens her
leave-
jacket.
During this time, Io's been like kind of edging towards if there's any cover nearby.
You could dive behind a computer console.
Yeah, as she's standing, the captain will give one last thing is, honestly, if you were to just leave, you wouldn't even have to fight. I'd let you go.
No, Captain. I require this station, and I will have it.
And that is why your empire fell. You've learned nothing.
I froze for like 5 seconds. What I miss?
Not much.
Okay.
Everybody's pulling their lightsabers calmly, though.
Posturing. A lot of posturing.
Okay, the posturing. Okay, I missed the posturing. Damn.
Yeah, it's, the captain sighs like, well, I guess just like your empire, you've learned nothing. I did honestly want to give you a chance.
You accomplished quite a bit for such a ragtag little crew. So, I wanted to give you an opportunity, but clearly our goals are divergent.
I guess so.
She snap hisses.
Alrighty.
He'll detach his...
Yeehaw it is.
Well, yeah, he'll detach his disruptor and sort of toss it back to Io, and he'll pull out his lightsaber and snap hiss it as well.
Just out of curiosity, what wound levels are everybody at?
Just out of curiosity.
I think Io's the only one wounded. And I think it's just
Yeah.
at one level of wound.
Ozen is wounded, but I activated the thing
control
thing
pain.
last session.
Bottle that shit
Yeah.
up.
Ball that shit up.
Oh, come on now, that's not healthy.
Ozen is not healthy. I don't know if you've noticed that.
yeah, I
She's
think
not
it-
healthy.
I was about
I
to
don't
say,
think
what do
anyone
you
in this game has good
mean?
coping mechanisms.
Ozen has been on the brink of like some kind of episode and nearly went through with it that time she went down the shaft and just like murdered people.
Only a couple of people.
It's gonna be like a long bar crawl / therapy session at the end of this game.
He's just gonna sleep for like a month straight.
Where's Ozen? Leave her alone. She's hibernating.
She might wind up sleeping a lot longer than that.
We'll see.
Alright. There's all the characters.
Well, I was trying to think because I don't know if Doc's actually healed. But
I think it's per rest, or is it per? Are we doing it per episode?
It's per day.
Yeah, so y'all are in rough shape.
Basically.
What about Kelser? Because
Oh,
I
you're
wasn't
fine.
here the past.
You're fine.
You're
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, you're straight up fine.
Ozen, what is your dex?
My dex is 3d6 plus 2.
But hey, you make great partial cover.
Almost
Hey.
stop dying, please.
It worked. Everybody needs a tactical Mando.
All right, Io, get behind the tactical Mando if you shoot.
She's looking for like a console or something.
And Kelter, what is your dex?
4D.
Alright. Alright, declaration phase. Doc, what are you doing?
Well, since we never technically said
Mm.
or gave Doc the other gun, so I'll just have my blaster.
No, I thought we'd done the
Yeah,
whole gun
we-
swapping around.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
we did that at the
was
base
the
of the
whole
turbo
thing.
lift.
Yeah, y'all did
Yeah.
that before y'all loaded it up. Y'all were ready to go.
That was the whole
Yeah.
first like 30 minutes of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll just need the information about that
The
gun
medium
anyway.
blaster. Yeah.
He'll find cover and open fire at probably a death trooper.
Okay. One shot or multiple shots?
We'll say 2.
Okay. Medium repeating blaster does 7 dice of damage.
Ooh.
Short range is out to 60 meters. Well, it's 3 to 60, so you can't really fire very accurately shorter than 3. And then 61 to 150 for medium. And for sure, nothing in this room is further away than medium. Actually, 150 yards. Nothing in this room is really past short.
That's what I was thinking. I was
As
like,
I say, it's not a
nothing.
big room.
It's decent size, but it's not like 150 yards big or nothing, no. Or excuse me, meters. Alright. So Doc is shooting at a death trooper. Io.
Diving behind closest cover,
Okay.
and she'll tag team the trooper that Doc is going after.
Okay. There are 7 death troopers in the room.
She'll go after whichever one is closest to retirement.
Captain.
He's gonna trust Ozen to fight the First Sister for now. And he's gonna move to one of the other death troopers and try to engage them.
Okay. So you move forward to like one of the consoles as a death trooper behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, your lightsaber through it. Easy.
Alright. Next up is the 8th brother, who has been clinging to the ceiling above you this whole time. While y'all had time to prepare, they had time to prepare.
It's visualizing him like,
And this is not like an 8-foot ceiling. This is, a bit higher than that. He's kind of up in the rafters or whatever. So you hear a snap hiss as he drops down amongst you all.
Okay.
He is going to take a swing at probably Keltzer, because she's got the big honking gun. Although Ozen is still there. Ozen has not moved yet.
Yeah. Neither Ozen nor Kelser have moved.
But yeah, gonna go for Keltzer. One attack will be specifically at Keltzer's gun, and then a second attack on Keltzer herself. Then the Death Troopers go. I said there were 7. The first one, assuming he survives, will return fire on... Oh wait, he goes before Io and Doc. So he sees Io and Doc pointing a gun at him, so he is going to take one shot at Io, one shot at Doc. The second one will shoot at the captain, as the captain is charging at him with a lightsaber. 3 and 4 are going to fire at Doc. 5 and 6 will fire at Keltzer. No, 5 and 6 will fire at Ozen, excuse me. And then 7 will fire at Keltzer. In case I didn't say it, that first one firing at Io and Doc is going to take 2 shots, one at each of them. The rest of them are just concentrating on 1 shot to, save some for dodging. Alright, Ozin.
Ozin sees the Death Troopers, and then
Doesn't
as
Kelper
the
go first?
No, this is still
This-
talking
this-
about
this
what
is-
you're doing.
This is declaration phase.
Oh.
We're
Right,
going
sorry.
from bottom to top, saying what you're going to do, and then
Yeah.
we'll go back down.
Ozin sees the 8th brother come down, and about to he has 2 sabers, right? So he's coming down like that.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, this is the one that escaped y'all last time,
yes,
just to be specific.
So is he still
and
wounded?
sees
He
the
never took a wound, I don't think.
I thought he did.
The other guy got all chopped up.
the other guy got 1 shot. Is what happened.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I thought he took like a wound before he left.
I don't think so. Yeah, if he did, he's been patched up.
Fair enough.
Sees all of the Death Troopers level their weapons. I think Ozin goes full disarming, just full disarmament.
You're gonna try to disarm all the
All the Death
No
Troopers,
hands? No
all of the
hands?
Death Troopers, and and both Inquisitors.
Go big or go home. We're far from home.
Okay, that's going to be 8 actions. No, excuse me, 9 actions. Because
Casting on the Force.
one of the Inquisitors has got 2 lightsabers.
Let's see. For sure, the Death Troopers. I think we'll hold off on those for now. We'll hold off on
Okay, so just the Death Troopers.
the Death Troopers who are firing at all of my friends that
Alright.
I've finally made for the first time. And I will be trusting in the Force for that, obviously. The
Jedi's
intent is to get the
Jedi's are not allowed to have attachments, so I don't know if you can be motivated to save your friends. Just say.
It's a heroic deed nonetheless.
All right. Then it is Inquisitor Hastal. And she is going to move forward to engage. I guess the captain, since he's out in front of the rest of y'all.
Okay.
So she's going to make she'll make 2 attacks on the captain.
How's your melee parry, Captain?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
It exists.
Keltzer, what are you doing?
First, I'm grabbing all my dice out because I forgot how much I had in Blaster. And
Raining
so
holy hell.
basically, so you said when the 8th brother dropped, right in front, right?
Kinda, I said in the middle of y'all.
Middle.
So over to one side slightly, but I mean close enough that he can swing to hit your, both his swords are coming down, one at you, one at your gun specifically.
I'll say, is there any way I can just shoot him? But since he's in the middle of us, I don't want to hurt other people.
A lot of people are moving.
In our group.
We all
What?
took our moves during the declaration phase.
All right. So since he jumped right into the middle, he is going to be the first thing she shoots.
Okay, a heavy repeating blasters short range starts at 3. Can they fire point blank? Let's see here. was thinking there was a thing about point blank, but I don't actually see it on the cheat sheet, so we'll.
I mean, it's the last episode anyway, so I'm not sure at this point it matters since
Yeah, it probably doesn't.
we've been firing at point blank a lot.
Yes, I know D&D.
Not with
had a
heavy,
point
not with
blank
heavy,
thing, but-
not with heavy repeating blasters though.
Still had one.
Actually, yeah, we
DL
did.
had one.
DL. He fired point blank a few times.
Okay. But yeah, I may be thinking about something. else.
Yeah, I know D&D has a thing about firing ranged and while engaged in melee.
And what's the damage that the heavy repeating blaster does?
8 dice. It's just one higher than the medium.
I got enough dice.
But then the ranges are also a little better.
Yeah.
How many times are you gonna try to shoot this mofo?
Well, if I trust in the Force,
Oh fuck!
Not blow our load this early. I'm just
I mean, it's,
tossing that out there.
the thing is she'd be knocking out an Inquisitor before they have a chance to move or engage.
You know what? Ignore me.
she's getting a lightsaber to her. Fight or
Sure.
flight instincts mean she's gonna fight, she's gonna kill him. She's not really gonna go after the others right now because this is the most dangerous thing in front of her.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Death troopers can wait.
Troopers can wait.
Lightsaber, not so much.
Those old Mando war scars hitting hard.
Everybody's
So-
heard what happened to Django. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Mhm.
It's almost a very similar situation going on too. Where it just like leaps or comes down from somewhere.
Yeah, so she's
Ah.
gonna shoot him.
How many times?
I mean, if you're trusting in the Force, that's
Dice.
with the -1 for
20
your armor,
shots.
that's 16 dice.
Yeah. So we're gonna shoot
3 times.
6 times.
Sweet Jeebus. All right, 6 shots coming from Kelser. And then you're the end of the declaration phase and the beginning of the actual action phase. So make your first shot.
Hold on. It's a lot of dice in my hand, and I have
actually-
small hands.
Are you actually trusting in the Force, or are you just firing 6 shots like a badass?
And that is it. She's trusting in the Force to shoot 6 shots like a fucking badass.
We have
Cool.
9. Okay.
9 what?
I thought you had 9 DM blaster.
Yes, but with my armor, it's -1.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's big spaced.
So it's base 8 with her armor on.
Yeah. And I didn't take my armor off.
But then it's double. Trusting the Force doubles it, so the 8 goes to 16.
Hmm. And I got small hands for all dice.
All right, let me look at his. All right. Jeremy, help me remember. Which one is it? Is it control?
Sense.
Sense, okay. Still haven't fixed this chair. All right. All right. Well, he's going to trust in the Force.
Fair enough.
I will be right back.
And possibly wet himself as he sees that heavy repeating blaster point straight at him. And I know it doesn't spin like a Gatling gun, but I like to picture it spinning like a Gatling gun or a minigun.
Yeah.
All right, point blank. You need a base of 5 to hit him.
Okay.
Let me roll his dodge, or not his dodge, his sense.
Just like the I like the picture trusting in the Force situations is like bullet time situations.
Mm-hmm.
Where like there's like a a gun slowly going towards the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor slowly bringing up his lightsaber to try to parry it.
All right, he got a 41 on his roll. Plus the 5 is a 46.
Mm-hmm. I got a 72.
Okay, that is definitely a hit.
Okay.
Roll your damage. Let's see, he is not wearing any armor. Got a strength of 40 plus 2. And of course,
Math
this roll is
escapes me.
doubled too. Beg pardon?
Okay, sometimes math escapes me.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a calculator to help with the damage.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yes,
Enjoy that music I just linked.
I shall. Thank you.
Alright, he got a 31 on his strength roll.
$37.
Oh,
Alright, you do a wound to him.
Okay.
8th blow. Wounded.
Pull a dice out. Next shot.
Next dodge. He pulls a dice out for having already dodged and a dice out for his wound. Ooh, he only got a 21 on his dodge that time, plus the 5. So 26 is what you need to hit him.
I'm back. Did we kill somebody?
60?
Kelsey's working on it.
63. 63. Sorry, 63.
Alright, you hit him.
Okay.
He got a 32 on his strength roll.
36.
He is now incapacitated.
Okay. Another dice
So he's
out.
at minus 2 dice.
Pulling the dice that roll too low out of my dice rolling.
Yes, put the
Okay.
low roller in dice jail while you're rolling 60s.
Alright, so he's dodged twice, but and then he loses 2 more dice for his.
Jeez, if this third one hits, that's just, he's already dead.
So that's a 32 plus the 5. So you need a 37 to hit him this time.
You missed the first number, Sarah.
What
When
was
you
the first
AFK'd.
number?
The first number was like 70 something ridiculous.
56?
3.
I'm sorry, what was
50.
that, Rappy?
56.
Alright, that's a hit.
For those of you who aren't watching, our dice, because obviously we're rolling dice. We're rolling a lot of d6s, so it's gonna be a lot of math. So, especially when it gets into like 16 dice. So, be gentle.
My still favorite roll was the Trust in the Force at long range with a sniper rifle, which was 20 dice. Just like, hello!
A good ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he got 19 on his strength roll this time.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, he did not roll well.
38.
That is doubled. Exactly, actually.
Well, if he wasn't dead from mortally wounded, he was just dead.
Yeah. So yeah, he drops down, both swords out, and she just spins.
Do the other remaining 3 shots just turn him into Swiss cheese?
Pastes the Death Troopers with. It's a
No,
horrible
no,
visual. Horrible.
Would you
Don't
allow them
imagine.
to-
Don't imagine like regular Swiss cheese. Imagine if you took like a hot poker and poked it through the cheese. So they're the holes, but they're burned around the edges. Yeah, he drops the sabers. They're turning off as him and the sabers hit the ground. His eyes are just wide. He was dead before he hit the ground.
Quick, morale check for the Death Troopers.
There's nowhere to run. You're between them and the door. So even if their fight or flight kicks in, fight's their only option.
I mean, the captain did say if they choose to leave, he'd let them go. Just saying.
They're not too sure about the Mando, though.
Fair.
They think the captain will try. No, he wants us to run towards the Mando. He wants the Mando to be able to stand there and go, look, they're coming right at me.
Would you allow Rappy to move their next 3 shots to like a Death Trooper or something?
No, that's the whole
Okay.
point of a declaration.
Just making sure. You gotta anticipate killing someone in half the shots you called.
But since I'm getting shot at so much, I have all these extra dice, so it's fine.
Balance.
All right, Hastal is going after the captain. And
Yes, she is.
did I say she was attacking twice?
You did.
Yes.
All right.
I want her reaction when the guy gets pasted.
She's pretty focused on the captain.
Mm-hmm.
The square in the bottom. Live Inquisitor reaction.
Well, you know, this is the second time y'all have handled that guy, so clearly he was weak.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where is lightsaber?
E.
Dexterity.
Alrighty. So taking a swing at the captain. Well, first swing at the captain.
Quick question. How many Death Troopers did you say were targeting the captain as well?
Let's see. I've got that one is on Io and Doc. There is one Death Trooper shooting at the captain.
Okay.
Basically the one you were charging is shooting at you.
Right. So the Death Trooper that I'm attacking is shooting at me, and then I have the Head Inquisitor going high. Fair enough.
16, 17, 18,
Bless you.
29. 45.
45?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
so
that is
need
45.
a-
And being a lightsaber, the baseline difficulty to hit is a 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna trust on the Force. I'm gonna add a 48 to that difficulty.
All right. So you parry the first shot, or the first swing. Minus 1 dice for the second swing. Five, 10, 15, 21, 22, 26, 28, 31.
Adding a 29.
All right, so you parry both swings.
Mm-hmm.
Ozen.
Lay down your arms. Alright.
There's a particular way they could take that with a Jedi.
Uh-huh. The next time will be literal.
Lay down your arms or I'll lay them down for you.
All right. What do they resist this with?
I'll double check in just a moment. Ba, 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 ba. Has rules for specifically somebody. Like if I'm moving them themselves. It doesn't necessarily have rules for them. So if you want to like do or their weapons, so if you want to do like strength or something, yes.
Okay.
Says if I move them, it's like perception or control roll. But I'm only moving their weapon.
Okay. We'll go with
Roll.
perception then. That seems fair enough.
Okay.
All right. So starting with the first one.
Say it's the one that we'll just go in that order of like the one that Doc's shooting at, the one's going after, that Captain's going after, and then so on and so forth.
All right. We'll just run down the list as I got them listed then.
Yep. Make it easier for everybody.
All right. So the first one's perception roll is a 7.
Okay. They goes flying. Like I beat that just with dice.
Well, you have a baseline difficulty you have to roll, don't you?
I do. Oh, that's true. Weapon is probably. Well, what are we saying the weapon is?
What's the smallest?
There's less than a kilogram.
What is kilograms to pounds? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Two and change.
2.2.
1 kilogram is 2 and change in pounds, so effectively doubled.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll be using that one.
Okay, so then that's 5 plus whatever they resist with.
All right. That one resisted with a 7.
Yeah, I rolled like a 44.
All right. So the one that was going to shoot Io and Doc is disarmed. At least of his, main rifle. Second one. This is the one the captain's running up on. He got a 12, so it's a 17 total for the difficulty.
Plus 4. Still up there? Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
All right, disarmed. Number 3. This is the one shooting at Doc. Well, another one shooting at Doc. That's a 15, so you need a 20 to hit that one.
Got 38.
All right. That one's disarmed. Number 4, who was shooting at... Oh, that's another one shooting at Doc.
The droid is being protected.
All of you are.
That's another one you did a 24.
33.
Okay, that one's disarmed. And you are remembering to take off dice every time, right?
I am remembering to take off.
Right, just checking.
I get a flat +4 because the Jedi activated calm.
Need a 19 for the next one. This is one of the ones shooting at Ozen.
Yep. Four again.
Pardon?
34.
Okay, got that one. Now the other one shooting at Ozen. You need a 15.
27.
Okay, and then the last one that was shooting at Keltzer. And that's a 14, so.
16. Close.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
16. It was close. So it goes. Just
So yeah, so
That one-
seven
that-
seven blaster rifles go shoot, just back up against the wall behind y'all. Some of them probably land in the turbo lift.
Yep. Well, the intention is to get as many as I can behind me and towards the turbo lift. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them bounce off the wall behind you, but all of them fly back
That's-
behind you.
Yep.
So they'll have to
I
pass
imagine
all
the
of
ones I
y'all to
roll-
like get to them.
I imagine the ones I roll quite low on do get are the ones that get hit the wall. Like that last one, probably just boink off the wall.
All right. After Ozen are the Death Troopers. They're all kind of like, and then then they all start like reaching for something on their belt, but they don't get to do that this round. But they don't get to do anything
Turbo
with it.
detonators!
But you see them all reach for their belts.
Uh-huh.
And you don't recall the Death Troopers having sidearms usually, so who knows what it is. Who knows what it is.
If one of them has a dark saber, I'm gonna shit myself.
Alright, then it is the 8th brother. But he dead.
Mm-hmm.
Best Swiss cheese impression.
Then it is the captain.
Okay. Did I make it to that death trooper? Or did I get stopped part way and engaged by the Inquisitor?
Imagine that you ran up right up on him and the Inquisitors just sort of run right next to him and y'all have a quick little exchange. So yeah, he's within reach of you.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
And you can see that he's clearly reaching for a grenade. Not a thermal detonator, but a grenade.
All right, fair enough. I did declare I was going to attack him.
Yep.
So
And he do declare that he's going to dodge.
it's
For all the good it'll do.
say 34.
Alright.
That's a lot of ones.
Add 4 to that because you also activated.
That's right. Yeah. 38. I forgot about that.
Would it be dodge or brawling parry for this?
I mean,
That's
he
on
could-
you, buddy.
He can brawling parry if he wants to.
I mean, he's
He's not literally trying to parry. But I'm trying to remember if it's a particular.
It would probably
It'd
be
probably
dodge.
be dodge then. Brawling parry
Yeah.
would be more like if he was trying to fight Io.
Well, Brawling parry,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. If he's trying to like,
Yeah,
You
there's
know,
brawling
we've
parry,
been-
melee parry, and dodge.
we haven't been using brawling parry to parry like when Io goes and starts wrestling people. But yeah, it should be it probably dodge. As it stands, he needs to roll an 18 to dodge. It's doable.
Alright. Yeah, it's definitely doable. Alright, that is a
Minus
24.
at least one dice.
Oh, you're right. No, wait. He didn't actually get a chance to shoot yet. Oh, but he did
resisted.
react. Hang on. Let me re-roll that because I should have rolled one less dice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. If I had just taken his highest dice off the previous roll, he'd done a lot better. That's 3 2s, a 1, and a 5. Plus 2. then.
Oh, buddy.
Womp womp.
So that's a total of a 14.
That hits.
5 dice plus your control.
Alright. His
Yeah.
armor gives him +1 versus energy, and his strength is 4 dice. He can do this. He can do this. He can do this. 1,
Ugh,
2, 3,
jeez, that's a lot of ones
5,
in
6,
there.
7, 8, 9.
Oh God.
Yeah.
14 on his strength.
33.
Doubled it.
So he goes straight to incapacitated.
If I hadn't rolled so many ones, I probably would have outright just killed him.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Because I was rolling 13 d6, and there's 5 ones in there. 5 ones and 3 2s, actually.
All right.
Heavily under average.
Io.
I just realized she would not know which one Doc is shooting at because she goes first, technically. So,
Yeah, the players know.
Well, you'd have seen which way Doc was
Yeah.
pointing his gun, though, so you know who.
which way
who
were
he
you
was
pointing your
targeting.
gun, Doc?
He would have been pointing at the closest one to them anyway. So.
We shall call him Death Trooper 1.
Excuse me.
Then she will take a shot at Death Trooper number 1.
You're behind one console. He's like one space over behind the next console. Face gun.
That's a 9.
Well, that's you only need a 5 to hit, but he's going to dodge.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
So he dodges with 7 dice. -1 because he's already performed an action. Oh, but +1 because he's +2. A straight +2 for the
That's
cover.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to roll dice. Just the dice existing would probably make.
You're right, because the least he would get on the roll would be a 7, plus the
Yeah.
baseline 5 hit me.
Yep.
So yeah, his gun, you take it out of his hand. He's reaching for his belt. He sees you come up to shoot. And he kind of half ducks. It hits some of the console. One of the monitors explodes. Very dramatic
He
looking.
just repaired all this. They're so mad.
It's not the Death Troopers that'll take you out. It's the engineers that just fixed all this.
Yeah, they can't. They aren't here, but you can just feel them. Their anger.
Doc, I believe you were shooting at that guy as well.
Avenge me.
Yes. So let's see. Alright. So first round 15. I need
Okay.
5 to hit.
And he's got 1 less dice because he's dodged and resisted. Alright, he got 17 on his dice, plus the baseline 5 to hit him.
Ow. Well, that sucks.
So yeah, you didn't do a 22 to hit him. So yeah, he kind of ducks her shot and starts to poke his head back up and he yanks it back down again.
Alright.
And she
Take
shoots
her
another
twice,
hole in
right?
his console.
Try one more time.
Okay.
36
one more
plus
die.
2, baby.
Wow.
15 again.
Alright. He got a 12 on the dice. Plus the baseline 5. That's a 17.
Still missed. Like the stormtroopers, I fire for effect.
Alright.
Get used to a new gun. It's okay.
Bottom of the order then. Or top of the next order or whatever. Doc, what are you doing this round?
Well, since I can't really heal nobody, gonna keep on blasting.
Okay. Same guy?
Same guy. At some point, Death Trooper 1 gonna go.
Io.
She's gonna aim at the Death Trooper over with the captain and the sister. If that one goes down before she can hit it, she'll go back and aim to the one she was taking shots at initially.
Okay, fair enough. Let me suggest an alternative action. Just a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Tackle the sister. It would be epic.
You know, she just doesn't want to end up like the 8th brother.
Nobody's going to shoot you. Nobody here has a gun anymore.
Yeah, but she's got something else that could put very precise holes in her.
Or, it'd be like the demonstration of those, Ginsu knives from back in the day.
Mm-mm-mm.
Twi'leks are like
Chunks on her
earthworms, right?
back.
You cut them into rings and they grow back. No? Oh, okay.
Not so much. Not so much.
All right, Captain.
He sees people shooting at the or aiming at the one he's engaged with. Yes.
Yes. Io is out of the corner of your eye. You see Io turn around to like shoot at your guy.
All right. He is going to turn to engage the Inquisitor.
Okay,
He's going to take a swing at her.
just the one.
Yeah.
All right, Death Troopers. All right, Death Trooper 1. Is going to throw a grenade at Doc. Because he still wants to get that repeating blaster out of play. So he's going to continue shooting at Doc. Death Trooper 2. He is falling back away from the two swords people. He has realized that is not a good place for him to be.
Mm-hmm.
So he is falling back. But he is pulling a grenade as he falls. So he moves back, pulls a grenade, and is going to throw it at Keltzer. Number 3 is going to throw a grenade at Doc. Number 4 is throwing a grenade at Doc. Number 5 is throwing a grenade at Keltzer.
Jesus. They really
Hey.
don't want that guy.
Man, when all you've got's a hammer, every problem's like a nail. All they've got's grenades, and those people with the big guns are standing still. Let's go.
I mean, to be fair, Kelser did just Swiss cheese the other Inquisitor.
All right, number 6 is throwing a
So
grenade.
This is them all priming them, right? And chucking.
This is them going.
Yeah.
So they are inbound.
Yeah. Okay. Making sure I understand the assignment here.
Let's see, what was that? Oh, yes, number 6. Throwing a grenade at Ozen.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, he's throwing a grenade at where Ozen is currently standing.
Okay.
So, like, if Ozen moves forward and gets, like, up in the sister's face, he's not throwing a grenade there. He's not that dumb.
He also can't predict that.
Yeah. So, basically, he's throwing at Ozen. If Ozen runs up next to another Death Trooper or the sister, he'll just lose he'll just lose that action because he won't actually throw it, but he won't, change targets either. And then number 7 is going to throw at Keltzer. Because that one was already planning to attack Keltzer. Ozen.
A lot of grenades in the air.
Yep.
They weigh next to nothing, though.
They do weigh next to nothing.
So what's Ozen going to do?
I think I'm gonna attempt 7 actions and move them and like blast as many
Throw
as I
them
can.
back.
Yeah. Especially if they're already in the air. That was
All
his
right.
wording that they were in the air, so they don't really get a chance to resist.
That's fair. All right.
Oh shit.
And then Hastal.
I do 6 actions then. So, what I will do, apologies, is I will move and then 6 actions because I cannot. I don't have enough dice for all of them. In other words,
All right. Where are you moving to?
I am moving towards. I think I will be moving towards this towards the. I would move towards Hastel.
Okay.
Not to directly engage, but just to make them think twice about throwing a grenade. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Keltzer.
Alrighty, I'm going to shoot 3 times.
Okay. Who are you shooting at?
Okay, so how many are throwing grenades at me?
At least 4 of them.
Let's see. 1, 2. Looks like 3 of them.
I'm gonna shoot 2 throwing grenades at me and 1 throwing a grenade at Doc.
Fair enough. Oh, and I just noticed. Well, I noticed earlier, but I didn't think about it. When Otter popped in the chat, he threw the party a boon. And we never did decide what boons would be in this, because nobody ever does that.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
The boon will be a force point. That amongst yourselves, you can decide who gets to spend it.
Oh, so it's one force point.
Yes, it's a force. It's for the party. It's a force point for the party.
It's a party. Gotcha. Okay. I
Y'all have to
understand.
pick who is
Party
actually
point.
using it. Not everybody. You know, it's not that you burn it and everybody doubles their dice pools.
Right. Understand the assignment.
But at any point, yeah, somebody can decide. All right. So, Kelter, take your shots.
I'm over here just playing Duel of the Fates on loop.
I was tempted to hit it, and then I realized it would probably play through the
30.
Yeah.
Twitch if I did. If that
I have it low. I have it low enough so I can hear it, but not loud enough that's going to come in through my microphone and potentially annoy Twitch.
All right. That was these are Death Troopers. Their dodge is 7 dice.
Minus
Hmm?
Oh no, none of them have been hit yet.
None of them have technically taken the action yet.
Yep.
Still the -1 for under though.
Oh, right. I'm not re-rolling. I'm just going to take a 6 out. He got a 22. Plus the baseline
Yes.
5 to hit him. So you need a 27 to hit him.
And I got a 30.
Alright, that's a hit then. So let's see.
Go Mando.
Plus 1 for energy. 4 for strength. So he's on 5 for strength check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15. So we got a 15 on his strength check.
35.
Well, that doubled that. So he goes wounded and incapacitated. Which I think in later versions of the D6 rules they changed incapacitated to severely. So it was like wounded, severely wounded.
Yeah. Better worded.
Yep. Alright, on your next guy. He got a 17 on his dodge.
32.
Plus 5. So that's a 12. So he got a 22. So yeah, that's definitely it. His strength roll is an 18.
37.
Let's see, 18 and 18 is, I believe, 36. So you doubled. So he goes wounded and incapacitated. And then you were shooting at one of the ones shooting at Doc.
I was shooting one of the ones shooting. Yeah, I think Doc is the last one that I was shooting towards.
Yeah,
Doc. Yes.
He was a Kelter Doc.
27.
All right. He got a 27 on the dice roll. Plus the baseline 5.
So I miss.
Yeah. So you missed the last
Okay.
shot.
Did
That's
you-
not too bad.
did
You
you
took
hit
two
the same-
guys from untouched to incapacitated. So
Were you not shooting the same person twice in the first couple shots?
No, I said shoot one, and then shoot two shooting at me, one shooting at Doc.
Gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood that then.
all right. So that was Kelter. Then it's Hastal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Hastal was taking a swing at the captain. I don't think I specifically said 2 swings, so she'll just take the one.
Okie dokie.
Which is tactically sound, considering there's another Jedi running up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lightsaber combat.
If I don't die, please.
That's a 39.
And 19 to dodge or parry.
Yeah. It's a 14.
Oof.
No, 18.
18, yes.
Which I think still misses by 1.
All right, if the baseline difficulty is 20 for
Uh-huh.
her to hit you, and then you got an 18 on your roll,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
so that's a 38. So she hits you by 1 point
Oof.
because she had a 39.
That's
Okay.
gonna suck.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably gonna suck. All right, and lightsaber damage.
5D plus control.
Oh, sweet lord.
We don't like that.
All right, so that is 6. And then 5 for control, or 5 for the lightsaber itself. $11, 30, 40 points of damage.
Well, okay then. She quadruples me.
Oh,
I'm down
no.
immediately.
Oh.
I'm straight to mortally wounded.
Uh-huh.
You gotta medicine check you.
Can't.
Doc could still stabilize you. He just couldn't
Yeah,
give
you
you.
can
He couldn't bring you
stabilize, couldn't
back.
get you up.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm
Captain's completely down.
I'm permanently out of the fight now.
How?
Lightsaber.
Inquisitor.
I'm sorry, I had used the bathroom. My headset wasn't on my head when I ran in there.
Yeah, I missed my melee parry by 1 and didn't burn our shared force point. And she did 40 damage to me.
Yeah.
And I only have
Fucking
2d in strength and a +1 for my armor, and I rolled a 10. So.
Oof.
So anyway, she steps up, kind of slaps your sword out of the way, spins around, and just runs you through Qui-Gon style.
No, not Qui-Gon style. No, please.
Okay,
No,
all right,
No.
Reva style, so it's survivable.
I mean, honestly, it pretty much is Qui-Gon style because I can't be brought back up. I've already used both of my medicine rolls. I am permanently out of the fight at this point.
You can stabilize
Yeah.
yourself.
If Doc gets to you, Doc can preserve your life, but he's not going to get you back up for this fight now.
Mm-hmm.
Ozen, your Padawan just went down. And
Alright.
Hastal is smiling big at you. Doesn't matter because you've already declared your action.
Is Ozen here in Kill Bill Sirens?
No, because Ozen has activated Calm, and Ozen is a Jedi.
Yeah. Ozen is calm for now. Grenades are in the air. I think she's still gonna, she's still pushing them back, and they're largely intending to be aimed towards the Death Troopers who are throwing them.
It's literally just trying to slap them back like they,
Slap them back, yeah.
Just reverse the trajectory. Gotcha.
Or like
Hot potato.
spike them down, yeah. Yeah. All right, first one. I make it on that alone. It's all I need to get is a 5. I get it on dice.
Okay.
Afterwards, I could get some tricky aim, but I'm good. Second one. I rolled 20, 23.
Yeah, that's fine.
Third one. 6, 9, 12, 13, yeah, I get it. Oh, wait, I'm forgetting to add 4, but yeah, I got it regardless. Fourth one. Got it. Fifth one. I'm there. 10, 14. And the last one. Whew, just barely. But yes, I got them all. They're all.
Alright. And I'm not going to give any of these guys a dodge because they were not expecting that crap. Alright, so grenade damage.
I'll roll it. I'll roll that too, shit.
Oh, yeah, I was going to let you roll.
Hell yeah.
Alright, the damage on the grenades.
This is not an energy weapon, though, correct?
No, I've been counting grenades as physical and thermal detonators as energy.
Cool.
So they do 5 dice if you're like point blank, in their radius when it goes off, which all these guys would be.
Roll.
Now, do you want to roll once and just count that for all of them, or do you want to roll each one individually?
I'm feeling spicy. I want to roll all of them individually.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, their strength is a
Got these
4,
dice. I'm gonna use them.
and their armor gives them +2 versus physical. Huzzah!
Okay. First one is 17.
Cool. His strength save is a 15.
Is wounded.
So he is wounded. And I'm just starting with 1 and going to 7. So.
Yep.
All right, next one.
Beauty part about damage rolls is I do not have to cut the dice out. 10, 15, 16.
You get a 22.
Okay, he's good. Or He didn't double, so he's stunned.
Okay, so he's at -1. Well, he's already incapacitated, so he's already at -2s anyway.
Yep.
Number 3.
$17 again.
This one got a 16,
Wounded.
so he's wounded. Number 4. $24.
Fine. Let me double check. 8, 9. He's stunned.
Okay. Stunned. Number 5. Got an 18.
Stunned.
Oh, he's already incapacitated, so that didn't really matter. Number 6. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
Fuck! Stunned. That's the highest roll I got, and he still got stunned.
Number 7.
I was under the impression one of them didn't roll because I got closer to Hastal.
Oh, you're right. I should have skipped 6 and gone straight to 7. So that last one would have been for 7. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so number 6 is not stunned, and number 7 is already incapacitated, so. Or does. I guess stun probably does stack on top of that.
Yeah, it should.
So he's
Those
stunned,
people
and this
at
one's
like 3
stunned.
days penalties. That probably
Yeah.
matters.
I mean, the stun is only for 1 round, so.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm thinking in the White Wolf terms where you only take like the worst penalty.
Yeah.
Alright. So, lots of noise.
I don't think Ozin has processed it until the grenades are like exploded, and then she sees Aerta there. Cracks her saber out.
Well, I assumed your saber was already out.
Yeah, well, she has to move. She has to force push stuff. It's dramatic effect.
Gotcha. She retracted the saber while she was putting out both of her hands to flick the grenade.
Yep.
Alright, so that is Ozin. Death Troopers. Yeah, they were basically throwing the grenade, so they're like, just hadn't made the rolls for it yet.
Prevented the majority of the DPS from happening. I can die now.
Yeah. IO and the repeating blasters could probably handle the Inquisitor.
Yeah. I was doing great with firearms the past couple sessions. She could totally handle this.
That's the Force telling you you're fighting wrong.
Don't try her. She might try and tackle the
You
Inquisitor.
need to try a style. You need to fight in a style from a more civilized age. Greco-Roman style.
Bygone era.
Bygone era of.
Okay, she just smacked the Inquisitor in the back of the head with a chair. I'm pretty sure that's not Greco-Roman wrestling.
Where'd she get that luchador mask from?
How's she standing up on the console? Alright.
The Twi'lek's elbow.
Twi'lek's elbow.
Is it?
Alright, the Death Troopers are going to just hide behind their cover for the moment. And amongst all the noise, you can hear them talking to each other over their comms, kind of trying to come up with a plan.
I'm waiting.
It sounds like they may just. It sounds like they're debating charging the gun emplacements.
I'm literally waiting for all seven of them to just like fire at Ozin next round.
They don't have guns.
They have no guns. They've thrown their grenades.
Yeah, let them run at the Mando. Did they not remember what she did to the Inquisitor? Let them run at the man. No, it's fine.
Regular stormtroopers, I wouldn't have do it. Death troopers are a little more fanatical.
Did they dive behind cover now?
Yeah, they've all ducked behind cover.
So
That does not mean
Io
you
cannot
can't.
shoot?
That does not mean you can't shoot at it. I'm just saying they where that one guy was standing out in the open. He's
Yeah.
Oh no, actually he'd already made his move though. So that one dude is still standing out in.
Ooh, there is somebody you can shoot then.
Yeah. That,
Like a rich environment.
All right.
since that's the only person to shoot,
Then it is the captain.
Womp womp.
You're in a lot of pain, Captain.
The captain is out completely. He's going to be rolling 2d6.
Well, you're conscious on at least some plane.
Yeah.
Your sister is standing over
he's
you.
seeing his sister. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And she's got a look on her face like, "You okay?"
No, not really.
Yeah, don't worry. There is no death, only the Force.
Yeah.
I think help will be here soon. And then it's Io's turn.
One guy just kind of hanging out. Yeah, she's gonna shoot him.
All right. All right. He's got
17.
several dice of dodge.
Damn it.
He's
But he
got
has-
he's got a bunch of penalties.
Let's see. He is wounded. That's a penalty.
Armor.
Armor is a penalty.
Stunned.
He threw a grenade. That's a penalty.
Grenade came back and stunned him. Or was this the one that got wounded by it?
This was the guy that got wounded by it.
Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
So he's rolling 4 dice. And got a 7. Yay!
Hey,
So 7 plus the baseline 5 to hit him. A 12.
13. 12, yeah.
Got a 17.
Alright, so
Hey,
you
that
hit him.
hit.
Roll damage.
let's go.
4 dice and a armor.
I gotta scroll back up, hold please.
Alright, he got a 16 on his strength.
That's really low and I don't like it. 19.
Alright, that's
Still
another
hits.
wound, but puts
Still
him to
wound.
incapacitated. And Doc. You were shooting
Yes,
your
sir.
same target, I believe.
Yes, I was.
Okay. And this
So,
guy is already incapacitated, so he's rolling
And
1
has
less
dodge.
dice than the first guy did.
Oh,
here we go.
But is he also stunned?
I believe that he is.
I was gonna say I did not move anyone who was mortally wounded to any other plane of torment. So,
So he got an 8 on his dodge.
19.
8 plus the baseline
go, harm
5.
assist.
Plus 2 for this one's in cover. So that's 15.
I got a
Yeah, hit.
19,
Alright.
baby.
Roll your damage.
I think this actually works.
76.
Alright, he got a 12 on his strength.
He
Wait.
doubled it. Let's go.
It is 7. Y'all did
Oh,
tell
yeah,
me.
76. Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Looking at the other one.
Yeah, you roll.
25.
So he goes from incapacitated. He'd be incapacitated anyway, so number 1 goes down. Ah! His last words are, yeah, I think we should charge. Ah!
The Wilhelm scream.
All right, Doc, what are you doing this round? Oh, before this round starts, the entire station seems to give a huge, big shudder. Not enough to knock you down or anything, but it's definitely
Is
noticeable.
it?
Think like airplane turbulence. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Doc doesn't trust that shit.
Yeah.
If the captain was conscious, he might recognize it as, you're zipping along in hyperspace and you get a little too close to a gravity well.
Oh crap. Well, at this point, Doc's just rushing over to the captain to at least stabilize him. He can't heal him.
I'm just picturing her. Yeah, take y'all sword fight somewhere else.
Let's say, yeah,
Out of
there's
the way, out of the way.
right over him.
Give it a sec.
You sure I just can't stab him for the funsies?
I won't do anything. Stab for effect.
Okay. If nothing else, Doc will at least try to make sure the captain's stabilized.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember if there's supposed to be death checks in this or not.
Oh, there is. 2d6 every round, and if you roll under how many rounds you've been mortally wounded, you die.
Okay. So the first round you can't fail, so you didn't have to roll last time.
Yeah.
First 2 rounds you can't fail.
First 2 rounds you can't fail. Round 3, you have a chance to start failing.
Because RNG is a dick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Doc is running up to stabilize the captain. Io, what are you doing?
Is the sister facing her?
More or less. She's kind of standing there. She'd run on the captain. All y'all are kind of behind, so everybody's got a view of everybody, pretty much.
Fantastic. She's gonna shoot the sister.
Okay.
I'm debating if I want to trust in the Force, so that is a possibility. So.
Yeah, well, you can declare that at any point during your turn before you roll a dice.
Fantastic.
So you can take one action and then decide. You know what? That's effed up. I'm spending trusting the Force, everything else I do.
Yeah.
All right, Death Troopers. They're fanatics. They are charging the 2 gun emplacements. Oh no, Doc is not currently using his gun.
So they'll just charge at the 1 gun emplacement. Good.
So yes, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 dudes just charging you.
All of them at some kind of form of injured.
Is it bad that I kind of do want to use that spare trust in the Force? Since I already did use mine, but I don't know yet. Unless you want to use it.
I would like to use. That's on you. That's up to you.
No, if you want to use it, that's fine.
Yeah. I think. As someone with a flair for the narrative dramatic, I think it's on me here.
Well, let's see. Who all has spent their Force points this game so far?
Me and Becca.
And the captain.
Me,
Captain.
me, Eric, and
Oh.
and Rappy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Wait,
I'm
when
probably
did-
the only one that hasn't.
And
When
I
did
haven't
you
spent
use
mine
it?
yet.
I thought you didn't use trust in the Force.
I did.
Chooses not to. He's playing a handicap.
Oh. No, I'm not talking about Doc. I'm talking about Eric, because Eric said he didn't
Oh,
use
yeah.
the trust in the Force.
Oh, I did. I used mine. I could have used the one that we got for the boon, and which is
okay.
alive, but I did not.
Okay.
So
The dice tell the story. Let's go.
yep.
All right. So Death Troopers are charging Kelser.
Target rich environment for Kelser.
Ozin,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Ozin finally registers that. Finally physically registers, I'll say, instead of just like sensing it on the Force. That the captain is down. Sees Doc running that way. and will run alongside Doc and just like hold her lightsaber up and will be like, "You will not have him." And then she'll make 2 strikes. Sorry, 3 strikes, trusting in the force, using the force point.
Okay.
And the rest of that will be defense. But I imagine she sees a few openings and tries to go in for them.
Alright, Hastal will engage Ozen. The captain is no longer a concern, Hercules.
Yep.
She will make 2 attacks on Ozen. Kilter, what are you doing?
Shooting all 6.
At least once.
Yep.
Now, is she cackling madly while she does this?
No.
I think that's more
Wait,
rappy
do you
than
get
it
a-
is.
No, this is me as a person, not the player going, yeah, ha, 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 ha.
You mean not the character.
Yeah,
It
not
depends.
the character.
Does the
just...
character get a bonus if they cackle madly?
No, not really.
No,
Okay, never mind.
It would have been a dark side point, but no. Me, the person, not the character. Be like, yes, give me more fodder.
Alright, in that case, Kelter, let them say hello to your little friend.
Oh man.
Luckily, they've got all their dodge.
Yeah.
Well, minus their armor.
Minus their armor
And their
whatever
wounds.
wounds.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That is going to vary. Alright, so this first one is incapacitated, wounded, and stunned.
Hell yeah.
Oh, poor fella.
And -1 for armor.
Yeah, I had already taken the armor out.
Ah, okay.
So he got a 10 on his dodge. So that's a 15 to hit him.
40.
I'm going to say that's probably a hit.
Hopefully. No, my random dice. Okay. Luckily, more dice on my table.
Alright, and then his strength is 4 dice, plus 1 for his armor.
Got 27 for that one.
He got like a 15 or 16.
Okay.
Down.
And he was already incapacitated, so he is down. Number 2 is down. Now number 3. And number 3 is... Oops. Let's see, number 3 is wounded. So he's got 5 dice to roll. That's not too bad. So he got a 14 plus the baseline of 5, so you need a 19 to hit him.
28.
Okay, that hit him. He got a 20 on his strength roll.
23.
Okay, so he goes from wounded to incapacitated. The next guy is stunned. He got a 22 on his strength. Or was this the... No, this is the dodge. I'm sorry. 22 plus the baseline 5, so he needs a 20. Kelso needs a 27 to hit this guy.
And I got a 27.
All right,
Ooh,
that's what you needed.
sick.
All right, that's a 23 on his strength.
27.
Okay, that's a wound then. He goes from stunned to wounded. The next guy is wounded, incapacitated. Yeah, that's it. He got a 14 on his dodge, plus the baseline 5 to hit. So that's a 19. You need to hit him.
Got a 21.
Okay. That's a hit then. There's a 13 on his strength. That's not great.
$32.
Oh.
That would double. And he's already incapacitated, so he at number 5 is out. Then the next one.
I'm probably not going to make it.
Dodge. Can have a shitty dodge roll.
Oh, number 6 here is uninjured, apparently. Nice.
Probably stunned.
No, this one seems to be clear. He's
Oh,
only...
that's right. There's one that didn't get grenade because they didn't want to throw it.
He got a 19 on his dodge. So you need a 24 to hit him.
I only got a 20.
Okay, so he remains the untouchable. And then the last guy.
How many were there?
Oh. Unless I've gotten out of order.
I thought you said yeah, one more.
You
Okay.
said
Yeah.
6. Sorry.
And this
I'm
guy
like-
is stunned, wounded, and incapacitated.
Ooh. There's hope, Rappy.
3, 4. He got a 7. Plus the baseline 5. You need a 12 to hit him.
17.
Alright, roll your damage. You got a 19 on your strength.
$28.
Alright, he was already incapacitated, so that puts him down to mortal. So 3 of these guys are still up. One is wounded, one is incapacitated, and one is untouched. Then it is Hastal's turn. And I said she was taking... Did I say 2 attacks? Or did I say 1? Oh, 2, okay.
Fuck this question. I believe you said 2.
Okay. Alright. So I need lightsaber combat. And all the dice.
He needs a 55 to...
Got a 33 to hit.
That's a miss.
Alright. Second swing. Oh, one less dice. Oh, that's too many ones there. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 22.
A 48.
32.
48.
Alright. So all y'all are seeing is all these quick sword swings and ping, 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 ping. Ozen's turn.
So 14 dice. minus.
Oh, were you trusting the
now?
force this round?
Yes.
All right, so you were
Definitely
burning
called that.
you were burning the party.
I am burning the party.
All right.
Yes.
Does anybody in the party object to this?
No, I
had
thought
a
we
whole-
made that
a
decision.
whole
I mean,
narrative decision about it.
I'm dead. I can't object.
You, the player, are not dead and can object.
Are we sure about this?
Dead inside, perhaps.
Yes.
That doesn't count.
Eh.
Does it though?
Any of us who have worked service industry are dead inside. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've worked nights for over 20 years, and it's great. Especially during the pandemic. We close at 10 when I get there. I leave at 6. We don't open till 7.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry for all the suffering the rest of everybody else in the world is going through, but it isn't sucking for me.
Brava.
45 on the first strike.
Alright, 4 to 5. And this uses
You can dodge or
melee
melee parry.
parry.
Mm-hmm.
I used melee parry in our back and forth.
On the plus side, the captain did keep the Inquisitor occupied long enough for Ozen to deal with all of the Death Troopers.
Yeah.
Virtually single-handedly.
Well, at least pull their teeth out, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So what did you say you had?
47.
47. And that's with a baseline of 20 you have to have to hit.
Mhm.
So I need to roll a 28 for you not to hit.
Correct. Mine is 3 dice now. 2 dice now. Wait. Did she take... No, she hasn't taken a wound yet. Okay, never
No.
mind. Ignore me.
She's untouched.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Alright, so that's 3 dice down. I think, let's see, the captain... When did the captain trust in the force?
Very beginning.
2 rounds ago.
When you
3
attacked
rounds
her?
ago,
When
sorry.
you attacked her initially?
No, when he defended.
When he went after the Death Trooper.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So she has not... That's right, she has not trusted in the force yet.
She has not yet.
I think she's going to do so now.
Okay.
So her pool, that doubles her pool. But I'm doubling her pool after she's taken the penalty dice out for multiple actions.
Okay.
So.
Out of 47, she needs a 27 or better.
Two, 25, 26, 28, 30, 31, 32, 34.
Yeah.
44.
Yep. She gets it.
Alright. Second attack.
Dice. Ooh.
Alright, so spending a force point lets you double your pool. But that means when she takes a one dice penalty to her action, the pool would actually drop by 2. Because she's got a smaller pool to double. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right. But alright, so she's rolling less dice.
44.
So she needs a 24.
Mhm.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... 23.
I also want to be clear, that is Jeremy taking pleasure, not Ozen.
Alright. So you doing 5 dice. The lightsaber does 5 dice plus your control.
My control. 15 dice.
That's probably going to suck.
Would. And that is Io saying that.
Fact. Alright. I think this is pretty average. Alright, let's see.
She got an 18 on her strength.
I rolled a 59.
Sweet Jeebus. Alright.
What's 18 times 3 real quick?
18 times 3?
54.
You tripled her.
Yeah!
You just downed her.
Alright. That was your second lick that hit her, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, she runs up and tries to attack you, and it's... And then she deflects one, and then describe how you...
As the parry comes down, Ozin doesn't feign like I think as the first one gets parried, Ozin pulls back, and it looks like Halster's gonna come in for another strike. She goes overhead, and Ozin just right in her chest, and then pulls back, kind of doing the mirroring what she did to him.
She gets that kind of...
She doesn't even finish looking at Halster as the first sister falls. She is immediately turned around and is seeing how the captain's looking. Enough to see that, okay, she is mortally wounded and,
Yeah,
in
she
her death
has
throes.
dropped her...
Yeah.
Dropped her sword.
Enough to do that, and then turns to see the captain.
And honestly, I could picture Io plugging her on the way down anyway.
Oh my god, that exactly is what Io was gonna do. She is that petty.
Do it.
Oh, Ozin didn't double tap to make sure.
No,
Always
she
double
can
tap.
take 4 blaster shots. She's taken all 4 of them.
All right,
Like even when she hits the ground, she's like still like unloading.
all right. But first, the Death Troopers get to go.
Plus, if you're using the disruptor rifle, you only need one.
She's petty. Okay, she's very petty.
That one shot turns her to dust.
You're killing
Io-
Nova. He's too
Io does not care at this point. Io is hearing Kill Bill sirens.
Fair.
All right, Death Troopers have a brawl of 7 dice. Nice.
Oh shit, here we go.
Speaking of Kill
All
Bill
right, so
Sirens,
7 dice, but the first one is the first one that's left is wounded and incapacitated, so minus 2 dice.
has dodged.
Already dodged. That's another dice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one
So
stunned as
you're
well?
saying there's a chance.
This one is not.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Ow.
So there's a 15 on their brawl.
I got a 12. I only got 2 dice left.
You rolled.
Oh wait,
You
they
rolled
would have.
Yahtzee on that?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
rolled 2 6s?
Yeah.
12.
That's actually 14 because I do have a +2 to dodge, so 14.
Io couldn't have shot yet if they're charging.
Yeah, you have it. Yeah, you're lining
Okay.
up the shot as the Inquisitor's falling back. This is all happening more or less.
So
Cool.
armor is 2D, right? So I roll that with strength.
That's for damage.
The armor?
Yeah, the armor helps you with damage if they're damaging you. This
Oh.
guy's they are trying to pin you down.
Okay.
Once they get you pinned down, one of them, I probably plans to grab your gun or something.
Planted into the ground, I mean.
Uh,
Okay, yeah.
The next one tackles, jumps on you. Rolling the same dice because he is stunned and wounded.
I rolled a 5. And then I have no more dice to dodge for the third one.
All right, he got 17. And yeah. So yeah, the 3 of them dogpile you. 3 guys jumping in like that, that's going to carry you to the ground.
Activate jetpack.
I could. With all of them on me, I could activate jetpack
Let's-
and go backwards.
Let's
But it's not
remember
my
the room is
turn yet.
small.
It's not my turn, though.
Exactly. Once Kelsis turns around, activate jetpack, slam all of them into
All
the
right.
wall.
then it's Io's turn.
Yeah, she just unloads on the late sister as she drops.
Okay.
Even after she's disintegrated, she's kind of shooting
Just
that.
firing that general area.
Are we sure she's dead? Are we sure? Ozen, did you get her? Are we sure? I'm not even
Not
leaving a force ghost.
Not worried about her right now.
Well, she's not saying this out loud, but
Okay.
Not even leaving a force ghost. I love that.
That's better as hell,
Alright.
actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, Io dusts. You know, she's already dying. You know, falling out dead basically. But yeah, Io dusts her. Captain,
Mm-hmm.
you and your sister look over and you see the Inquisitor kind of appear. You know, the body goes, but you see the Inquisitor. You still see the Inquisitor standing there, and then she sort of dissipates into the Force.
Well, I warned her. I tried to do things your way, sis.
You know, all you can do is give them a chance. When they've fallen that far, they rarely want to redeem themselves.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of going that way.
You're doing better. A little. You were calm in the fight.
Ironically enough.
Alright, Doc, your go.
Sure.
So give me a medicine roll to see if the captain can avoid having to make any of his saves later.
I mean, I've already made one. Actually,
You
I
made one.
made two.
That's true.
Alright, 27. Which one, the healing thing? I think it's plenty.
I don't know. Is it 25 or 30 for mortally wounded?
Mortally wounded is 20.
20, okay. So yeah, I'm stable then.
Alright, so the captain will survive.
Yay! I like living.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the last episode, you see Doc kind of get what looks like almost a little healing spray bottle and just spray the wound. He knows it has no healing effect, but it's fine as long as you're still stable.
I'm just over here having a chat with my sister. It's fine.
In many ways, what you've always wanted.
Yeah, it's true.
Doc gets curious, taps into your cortex, just.
Let's
"What
not
you
do
s-
that.
What do you see?"
Suddenly, Teletubbies plays in the background.
Alright, Doc, what are you doing this round? There are still 3 Death Troopers.
And you would have heard the commotion of your Mando getting tackled down from the gun. Maybe.
Ooh, the quarterback's been sacked.
are all 3 of them tackling? Just
They all
checking.
3 dove
Okay.
on her.
Yeah, all 3 dove.
Well,
My time to shine.
Coming for the brawl.
I tell you what, depending on the situation, Doc's gonna deposit his one use of the Force, and we're gonna make that little repeating gun spin up like a mini. We gonna be blasting.
Kelser goes down under a wave of Death Troopers. Nothing but blackness over her eyes, and suddenly she just hears that gun spin up and they just start disappearing. Did you know I was under
shots.
there?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
He took a calculated risk, but he's a droid, so he's
A
very good at
calculated
math.
rat.
He took a calculated rat.
Alright,
Hold his rat. Hold the rat.
what is Io doing?
It's a tactical rat. It's fine.
Tactical rat. Fine. You can hide behind it. I was gonna wrestle. She's gonna try and drag at least one off.
Okay. So you are basically... You're going to be brawling one guy to get him off of Kelser.
One after
Yeah,
another.
I mean, I could trust in the Force and just try and yeet him, but I only have 2 strength, so.
we've seen that there's.
All right, Captain, you're awake, but
Am I awake or am I just stable?
Um,
Because I'm still mortally stable at mortally wounded, so I'm still unconscious.
well, Qui-Gon was mortally wounded, but could talk to Obi-Wan a little bit at the end. So, up to you. Either way, you're still seeing your sister next to you, regardless.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, if you're halfway conscious, you can kind of interact with. Well, you can speak to
Fair.
both her and normal people.
Note to self: I need to train with that lightsaber more. Ow.
Give you more
All
lessons
right.
when we're done here.
Then the Death Troopers.
Where's the Inquisitor?
Very dead.
All I see is. Good job, Io.
Oh, she's just in the background putting the mask on to tackle the guy. She's looking for a steel chair. Hold place.
All right. One of the Death Troopers gets off of Keltzer and is grabbing the heavy blaster or heavy repeating blaster.
Good, I have a target.
He goes before you, though, unfortunately.
No.
So yeah, he's gonna swing that sucker around, and yeah, he sees Doc leveling a gun at him, so he's gonna shoot at Doc. Ozen.
I think Ozen sees the heavy. Once again, it would usually be hoisted by our own petard, but like we kind of hoisted it from them to begin with. So Ozen's gonna go low and just kind of go up into the guts of this guy, or attempt to.
Okay. Hastal is dead. She is now one with the Force. All right, Keltzer, what are you doing? You're still pinned down under 2 Death Troopers.
Like hands pinned or just body pinned?
They basically tackled you football style, and they're now trying to pin you down good.
Okay, so I have a chance to pull my knife out, right?
Sure. If you want to attack them with your knife rather than
Hell yeah!
get loose from them.
I'm going to stab them. That's what I'm gonna
Are you
do.
stabbing one of them or 2 of them?
Started spanking.
One. I mean, I could literally pull out both because I do have 2 knives and stab them. But we'll do one.
Okay.
We can stab them twice though.
Because on their turns, they'll be using their brawls to try to actually pin you.
Yeah.
All right.
So
well, you go first though. So stabby. Well.
So what is it? Melee?
Yes, this would be melee.
And then when I do the damage, is strength, right?
So is the regular knife just strength, or is it strength plus something? Let me check.
Strength plus 1.
Yes, that is correct. And they don't. Let's see. Melee parry is under Dex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't have that, so they're just be rolling their Dex. And the baseline difficulty for a knife should be
5.
You are probably right. I know range is not a factor there. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So that's 16 on the dice.
Question.
Plus 5.
Because
wait.
it's a melee attack, do I take a dice away because of armor?
What stat does melee fall under?
Dex. For me, yes.
That would be a
Okay.
yes. Okay. Oh, I got to re-roll the Death Trooper though because I did not take out for his wounds, and he is wounded and incapacitated. So he got a 9 on that roll, plus the 5, so you need a 14 to hit him.
I got a 22.
That's definitely a hit.
So my
Yeah.
strength is 3d plus 2, and I do 1 more for the knife, right?
Yes. Alright, his strength is 4. And his armor gives him plus 2 for physical. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 19.
21.
You do a wound to him, he's already incapacitated, he goes down.
Okay.
Damn, you down somebody from a fucking supine position. That's sick.
You come up in the side, and some kind of way you get that knife right into the joint of one of the armor, up into a kidney or something. And he screams and falls back holding it and just starts, possibly bleeding out. Passes out from the pain. He is out. Ozen.
Alright. Going after heavy repeating person.
Okay.
4, 6, 7. Oh, I rolled like shit. Alright.
He got a 19 on his dodge.
Yeah, I missed.
So he kind of scrambles back away from you.
Yep.
Then it's his go, and he unloads on Doc.
Mine is like 6 dice.
Minus 1 dice for dodging. What are you talking about?
Was this the one that was not hurt?
The uninjured guy is the one that grabbed the big gun.
Gotcha. Okay. Technically sound.
That is a 24 to hit Doc. Let's see. So 20. He rolled a 24. The baseline difficulty to hit Doc is a 5. Is Doc going to dodge?
Well, he is sure as crap gonna try.
Is he trusting in the Force?
I did declare this, and
He declared
this
that.
Okay.
He declared that already, yes.
I was trying to remember if he had declared it or if he was just debating it. Okay.
Oh no, I declared it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Roll double then.
So that'd be okay.
Oh, you haven't gone yet. That's right.
Nope. So I have an entire dice pool to play with. So it'd be rolling 8 instead of 4. Yes.
Correct.
Got it. 23
Okay.
plus the 5, so makes
All right.
it
Let's see.
28.
Yeah, 23 plus 5. And he had a 24, so yeah. So, yep, you got out of the way. And I said he was only taking the 1 shot, so.
Finally,
then-
one of your guys got to use it.
So Death Trooper dropping down to Io. There's still 2 guys trying to pin. Oh no, excuse me. There's 1 guy on Kelter now.
Well, technically 2. The guy's just dead on top of her.
Fair enough. I'm going to assume that you
She-
grabbed the one that's still moving.
Could she try to hit? Well, yeah, that guy got up before. She would have. Yeah, she couldn't try and get the guy with the gun, like tackle him instead.
You specifically said
One of
on
the guys
Kelter.
on.
Get one of the guys
yeah.
on Kelter.
Okay. Yeah, she will brawl the still living guy.
Okay. He'll use his brawling parry.
15.
He got a 19. Alright, that was Io. Doc.
Well, let's have fun with this then, I guess.
All right, -1 dice, and then double your pool.
Alright. Alright, so I guess that means it'd be a 7 plus 2. 70. Blah, blah. Yeah, right. So this should be right for the first roll. Eh. Wow, RNG.
All right.
A lot of rolls.
7, -1 for the armor, -1 for having already acted. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
5.
All right, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. 23.
All right, and this is his.
Because I doubt the force makes it to where I do more damage.
No, not with guns. It's like skill and stat rolls basically.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it strength? Strength is 4. +1 for his armor. Let's see, 4, 5, 9, 13, 15.
Okay.
All right,
Wound.
so you did not double, so he is wounded. You have touched the untouchable.
Alright, here we go again. So dropping a dice on the roll.
Drop a dice on the dodge.
Like how you rolled higher.
I know, right?
All right, so 7
Oh,
on the
less
dodge.
dice
He shot.
means you hit.
He dodged, and he's now wounded. 3, 4, 5,
I'll be right back.
12.
21.
Oh, yeah.
Hits.
And then his strength. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Weird.
Roll your damage. Not quite double,
But it does drop him to
incapacitated
incapacitated. And you had said you were taking 2 shots, right? Or did you just say you were unloading? I can't remember.
Oh, he said I said he's unloading. He's making that gun spin up.
Okay. Roll again then. Once more with less dice.
Mother.
It's happening.
Wow, that's 25, so that's pretty good. Let's see
My
what that's-
accuracy's increasing per shot.
That's like, I'm learning how to shoot better.
It's like every shot you're like homing in a little bit. No, a little more, a little more, a little more.
Training it.
All right, so he started with
Basically.
7 dice. 7 dice. He has dodged. He's dodged twice. He shot once. And he's
And
now
he's-
incapacitated. So he's got 2 dice to roll to dodge. He rolled a 3, so that's with the baseline 5. It's an 8 you need to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll your damage.
AO.
Yeah, 29, that's pretty good damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Got
I
him.
doubled.
So you don't double, but he's already incapacitated, so another wound puts him to mortally wounded. You have gunned him down.
Let's go harm assist.
Hey, I come back to the harm assist harming somebody.
Yes.
My shots got better every shot after.
Look at the roll 20 log. It went from a 19 to a 21 to a 25.
Less dice, higher numbers. It's not supposed to work that way.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So he took the unwounded guy down to mortally.
Doctor, the perfectly healthy one is just like, nah, fam, you about to be unhealthy. There.
It's time to make a customer.
Basically.
All right. So there's the one guy left on top of Rappy.
I mean, I can continue unloading. I mean, I got
well,
4 more dice.
Oh yeah, because you were unloading on You were basically like unloading on all the guys over there. You're right. Carry on.
Can't wait to see you get a fucking 30 somehow.
If I do, so help me God.
That's mathematically impossible.
And no, I went back down to 19.
That
All
guy
right.
is
That's
hurt, so.
So yeah, this guy is dodging because he's a 7. He's taking his action.
Armor, action. This one's wounded, right?
This one is yes, this one is wounded. That's right, he was stunned in the round before, so that's gone. But yeah, wounded, so. Oh, and this is Dex, so yeah, he's rolling 5 dice. He got a 21.
Yeah.
So you missed him.
Kill experience, I guess.
That's fine. If anything, if Doc fires anymore, be for effect.
Alright, top of the next round. Doc, what are you doing? Well, is it safe to assume everybody's attacking this guy?
I'd say
yeah.
it's probably a done deal at this point.
Okay, we'll just start with Kelter then. Do whatever you want to do to this poor man.
Damn.
Alright, Brawling Parry. Or no, it'd be Melee Parry, wouldn't it? Which he does not have, so he has to roll his 4 dice. Oh, -1 for his armor.
And isn't he also hurt?
Oh, yes, and for... Oh, no, I'd already taken a 1 out for his wound.
Okay.
Alright, he got a 13. Plus the baseline 5, so you need an 18 to hit him.
23.
That'll do it. Roll your damage.
We'll say for effect, not for effect, because this could actually do something. Ozin will resolve this one. This poor sucker's dead, but Ozin's gonna control another's pain on the captain.
Okay.
Um,
17 on his strength.
21.
So that's another wound, so he is incapacitated.
Yep.
Ozin?
I'm not lightsabering.
Okay.
I'm control another's pain. Control difficulty. Yep. Control roll first. 5 dice. I make it unless the captain hates me.
I do not hate you.
Okay. 6 dice for alter. This is difficult for mortally wounded. 5, 12, 18. 7. I think I get it. I got 31.
Yep, that should do it.
So maybe some of the last Ozin has her hands on like kind of where the wound is, and it's like, Captain, you're still needed. Just like pumps, and the captain goes from seeing the
Wait,
Force
Doc
Ghost
already
to
had
seeing it.
Doc already had him where he was awake.
No. This is controlling. This is making it so he can act without dice penalties.
I'm not sure that Mortally Wounded actually had dice penalties. I think you just could not act. But we'll say that's enough where y'all can get him up and he's shuffling along at least.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having to carry him.
Because there's specific rules about control pain about when somebody is out of a fight.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's got specific rules,
yeah.
we will definitely go with whatever it says.
He literally regains consciousness, at least for a period of time before he falls out again.
50.
He's not feeling great, I imagine, but you know.
No.
All right, then the Death Trooper. Is going to try to wrestle that knife out of Kelter's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, since I'm conscious, can I attempt to say something to the Death Trooper?
Sure. Speaking of free action, or whatever they call it in this game.
Look, you're the only one left. Just get off my Mando and sit down. You'll live that way.
He's a fanatic. He goes for the knife.
Fair.
Okay, what
Gave
do
him a
I
shot.
roll?
This will be brawling parry.
Okay.
Like your sister said, gave him a shot.
Melee parry?
Brawling parry.
Brawling parry.
I don't have a brawling parry. I only have a melee parry.
Brawling
Brawling
parry is
parry
in
is in
dexterity.
strength.
Parry, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
brawling.
there it is. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
It's at the
brawl-
top
It is a
underneath
dex.
underneath
thing.
blaster.
Yeah, brawling is in strength. Brawling parry is in dexterity.
You're right. You're right.
I
All right, what'd you get?
16.
He had a 23.
He got the knife.
He has the knife. He can't use the knife this round because I didn't say what he was actually doing with it. Just that he got it away from him.
What
What
have
do you
got?
have? A knife!
Knife! No!
So yeah, y'all see him wrestling, and then suddenly he rears up and you see Kelser's knife in his hand. Clearly, he plans to stab her when he gets a chance.
He only got one knife. Should just pull out the other one, stab him in the side. It's fine.
Oh, you see now this is turning into like one of the last fights from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Io.
She's gonna try and wrestle the knife away from him.
All right.
And you know what? She'll probably trust in the Force for that. If she gets the knife away from him, she will try to stab him with it. Probably like right there.
All right. So it's a 6. He's already taken an action. He's wounded and incapacitated. So he got an 8.
Oh yeah. Think you got a knife, buddy.
Depends on what she rolls.
She might have it on dice. Yeah, she had it on dice.
Oh right, trusting the Force. I forgot about that part.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
then
were going to stab him.
Yep, so that is melee with a knife. What is it for a knife? I'm sorry. She hasn't stabbed anyone
Plus
before.
1 strength.
Yeah, strength plus 1.
Strength plus 1.
Plus
So
one.
just a strength stat or melee?
Strength stat
Oh.
plus with a to do the attack.
It's
Just melee.
It's melee. Yeah, it's melee.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
just get a 5.
it's strength plus 1 for Wait. Doesn't that get doubled because she's using the strength code?
Yeah, the strength part would get doubled. Yes, the plus 1 would not get doubled. But
Yeah.
Right. 31 to hit.
So that's the melee to hit.
all right, he got a 6 because he had barely any dice left. Plus 2 for physical. Only strength though, so that's good at least. 7, 8, 10, 12, 18. So we got a 20 on his strength check.
So it'd be strength doubled plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
18.
He got a 20.
Stunned.
So yeah, he doesn't take any more damage, but he is stunned. Which that means going into the next round, he's got like 3 or next.
Doc's right there.
Yeah, Doc's
Oh.
still gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, Doc doesn't want to go.
Doc wants another customer.
All right, Doc.
Oh.
What you doing?
Doc wants to
just-
level the person beating up his Mando.
I'm just over here imagining Doc doesn't want to go right. Doc over there in the background, like fire in the background, eyes bright red as the barrels are going. It's like, oh, I really want to go.
Basically.
Where's the wind coming from, and why does he have a cloak? I don't know.
Oh, excuse me.
Where the armistice goes, the wind follows.
Ooh. Yeah, Doc's gonna shoot.
Okay. He's got nothing left to dodge with, so.
That depends. Is RNG gonna be kind to me? We'll find out in 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that hits.
That's a hit. Roll the damage.
Again, you had that on dice. Roll plus your mod.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 19. He is
Down.
dead. Everybody in the room that is not you, your crew is dead. And heck, one of your crew's almost dead.
positive.
That was a thing.
Feral Twi'lek goblin mode.
I mean, again, I find it funny. We didn't have BL, but God, Doc acted like him.
Wait, BL was here in spirit.
BL's still somewhere on the station, or
Yeah.
gone.
Alarms start going off.
Yeah, did anyone feel that shake earlier?
It's a little busy.
What was the shaking like?
I was a bit distracted.
As he's crawling over to the chair.
Still holding the knife.
It's kind of like a lurch.
We passed either into or through a gravity well.
Oh, great. You got it from here?
As he's crawling into the brother's chair to
Yeah.
sit down.
Ozen will sit on the other seat.
He's at least conscious, but oh, is he feeling that stab?
Yeah.
I was gonna look and see if she can see if there's anything that says if people are coming this direction, or if she can secure the command center somehow.
Okay.
I will. Ozen will actually literally calm the tactical droid. Tactical droid.
FN2 817, I think.
TF212.
I was close.
Command center has been retaken.
Excellent. The station seemed to shudder, and as he says that, there's a big jerk that actually, like, some of you fall down. Some of you probably fall down.
I'm already sitting.
I'm glad I was in the chair.
Yep.
Who falls
I'm
over?
still on the floor.
Are comms still working?
They go staticky for a second, and then it clears. But now there's, like, more alarms going off and red lights on the control panels.
According to the captain, we've hit some sort of gravity well of some kind.
That was the first one. Don't know about that one, though. Let me check. Ow.
All right, looking at the systems, best you can tell, the first one you hit basically. You got too close to a gravity well, so there was like some turbulence. The second one, you entered a gravity well big enough and strong enough that it drug you out of hyperspace. You are back in real space now.
Oh,
Oh.
fun. Can I
And
tell
you
where
are
we're at?
awfully close to a star. You didn't wind up
touching
in
it
the
close?
star. Not like you were like about to plow through the middle of it, but like you were coming just close to the side and it pulled you out. And now you're.
Oh,
yeah.
it's like a near hit.
Unfortunately,
Took the side view mirror off.
Unfortunately, the engines seem to be offline, so there's no way to maneuver the station further away from the star.
Is the star like? Is it like the traditional sense of a star where it's on fire and like burning?
It's a star, like a regular old star,
There are
People-
different types of stars.
and
Yeah,
you're in a very close orbit and getting pulled in essentially.
Is it
I
a
was fixing to
red
say,
giant, a blue dwarf?
A neutron star, a white dwarf.
Look,
Has it
the
gone?
only re-
It's
the
a
only
yellow
reason I-
one.
it's a
Okay.
yellow
Okay.
one. The only reason I ask is because people would call Earth a star or something.
Might be
Mm.
wrong.
They would be wrong, but they would do it.
Sadly, hearing this information, all I can think is Elite Dangerous when you screw up your trajectories.
Gotta go around again, grab some fuel.
No, it's when you first jump into a system, how the FSD works is it locks onto the central star of whatever system you're jumping to. So if you're not paying attention, you plow right into the gravity well of the star.
Yeah, that's immediately what I thought.
Not far off.
No, not far off at all.
The captain's gonna kind of look to the side. Is his sister still visible to him?
No, but you hear a voice. Oh, you need to get off this thing. And the system's basically saying, yeah, you're caught in the sun's gravity well. Time is
Lovely.
of the essence.
Let's get back to the Rubicon now.
Should we put in a notice of everyone needs to get off?
We're not going to be able to get to the Rubicon if we do that.
Okay.
The Rubicon. Tactical droid, I would suggest evacuating as
He
soon as
crushes
possible.
the comm as soon as Ozen starts talking.
Fair enough.
No.
They could take the Rubicon.
In fact, what he's going to do is he's going to calm R2 and tell R2 to get back to the Rubicon.
And Roger.
And Roger. He's going to... He can't even... He doesn't have time to do a quick search for BL.
There's a whistle of, what about you?
We'll be there.
Actually, looking at the map, the chances of you getting back to the Rubicon's bay, almost non-existent. But you could get to the Imperial-controlled bay that the Inquisitors were based out of. It's closer.
Mm-hmm. We still don't have that car that we parked nearby the command center, do we?
No, we didn't ride it up.
Y'all
there.
were walking. Y'all were hiking this time.
Well, no, I mean like the one that we had to get there the first time. Like, did the Imperials...
They cleared it.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
Off to
Right.
arm deep into a fight now.
They might
Again.
be as confused as we are.
Yeah, probably. R2, just get the ship spun up and get out of the station. We're not going to make it.
Oh, there's some droid profanity coming over the radio then.
Well, not there in time. We're going to be stealing another ship.
Oh, he calms down a good bit then. Wishes you luck. Whistles you luck.
Both.
Thanks.
Don't forget to tell them to take Roger.
Yeah. Maybe we'll run into BL on the way, she says while moving.
Roger, over the comms, Roger's like, yeah, the droids are trying to figure out what's going on. There was the weird shaking, then your comm cut off.
Roger, where are you and R2 at right now?
Over close to the kind of the tactical droid's command.
Location.
He tells you exactly where he's at. Well, they're already like slipping away to head towards the Rubicon.
Are they in an area where Ira can activate the ion weapon?
No,
and not
the
hit them?
the droids are based where the droids are based. They'd stripped all that out of the walls already.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, never mind then.
But basically, let you know the droids don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's assuming he don't need to tell them.
He'll tell Roger to, if he can, grab the Admiral on his way out.
That's going to be a fight, probably. He's under guard.
Never mind.
Leave him.
Aye. Enough said. I've been stabbed. I'm woozy.
I'll be right back. If we need to roll anything for slicing, just roll for me.
What he is going to do is, before we leave the command bay, he's gonna use the cameras to check the docking bay that the Inquisitors were based in.
You see stormtroopers shooting each other.
Oh shit!
They seem to be fighting possibly for places on the Lambda shuttles. There's not enough shuttles for everybody. Think of that last scene on the Death Star in Return of the Jedi when you can hear blaster fire in the background, but there were no rebels on board other than Luke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just thinking about that, actually. Okay.
The desperation of men.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He'll get up out of the chair and start limping. Well, the stormtroopers are currently murdering each other for shuttles. Let's get moving.
All right.
He's going to be moving as fast as his battered body can take him.
Ozen's helping him.
Yeah, you can. you're not sprinting, but you can at least like a jogging pace with one arm over Ozen's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Y'all head down one of the hallways. You do stumble across a one of those little golf cart style speeders. This isn't the same model as the ones that were part of the stations. It's clearly like an Imperial.
Yeah.
Little cargo thing. Kind of like the one they tried to kidnap. They were in when they tried to kidnap Io. So the rest of the trip is a little bit quicker.
So yeah, controlling others' pain. Yeah, I just ignore the pain entirely.
Yep.
See, I can be moving as fast as I need to. I just don't feel it.
That can't be good for you though. But anyway, yes.
It's not.
So yeah, y'all get about halfway there, and then you find the speeder, and the rest of the trip to the bay is fairly quick.
Yeah. Since my die codes aren't altered right now. Magnify senses.
Okay.
So he's activating it as they're moving, so he can try to get a sense of who, what's, when, where, whys, and hows.
All right.
You've got my guns, right?
The blaster that had the scope on it and the disruptor.
Thank you.
He was gonna be upset if y'all left any of his equipment behind.
Yeah, he would actually.
We get out alive, we'll buy new stuff.
Well, I mean, the blaster, yeah, he wants to keep that disruptor, though.
Alright, so as y'all are getting to the...
Quick question, did anyone grab the lightsabers on the way out?
Nobody said they did.
But
y'all could have. I mean, it's not a...
Yeah. Kyber crystals, man, we can sell those.
Ozen grabs them. Ozen grabs them.
Yeah. Iota grabbed his, but that's the only one he grabbed. He's more focused on. Oh!
It hurts. It hurts.
He just got run through with a lightsaber. Yeah, it hurts.
And Lid's telltale, unlike her.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what happens when you just move a few centimeters in a certain direction.
So anyway, you get to the Imperial Bay, or Imperial Controlled Bay. There's nobody guarding the door. There was nobody guarding barricades on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all drive past a few stormtroopers that are like sprinting the direction you're going, but
would they all trust the captain to drive?
Maybe.
We've done weirder.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm about to say because he has 5D astrogation.
Yeah.
Not astrogation. What the hell am I talking about?
Pilot?
Pulsar lift operation.
oh.
His piloting is 7.
The captain's so woozy it's affecting his player.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long day.
So yeah, y'all zip into the bay. Just in time to see the last Lambda shuttle heading out. There's still a few stormtroopers standing around. Some of them are dropping to their knees. You see one just put his blaster to his head, take himself out.
Oh wow.
That's grim.
Well, it's that or stand on the station while it crashes into the sun.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but still, man, that's grim.
Well, Celestials are out there. Probably what we got.
Well, that or they're dead. Who knows? Oh wait, I do because I'm right.
I'm trying to figure out what my sister meant by help is coming.
She said,
Yeah, well, I was, almost dead.
and she wasn't talking about me who came after?
No idea.
Huh.
I was just kind of staring into the maw of space right now.
Yep.
And then you see a ship out in the distance get bigger.
R2?
It's one that's clearly coming towards you rather than away from you. It's a ship you've seen before, but it's not the Rubicon.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Is it that son of a bitch bird man?
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the ship was. I couldn't find it in my notes, but
The Corvus?
I don't think
I
we.
think
I
you
don't
don't
think we
name the
gave
ship.
it one.
It was just his name was Corvus.
Yeah.
and
Corvus.
Corvus. That ship comes flying in. You see some of the stormtroopers jump up and start screaming, but he zips past them towards the back of the bay, which is where y'all are.
Uh-huh.
The
The sh-
actual.
The ship turns around. The back drops open. And you see BL standing there. Captain, do you need a ride?
I'd love a ride, thank you.
I just need your promise that you won't shoot anyone on the ship.
Can
I was already.
stab
Come on,
them if
we're
they piss
going-
me
we're-
off?
I
Come
has
on.
already started sprinting up there and like hugs BL.
Yes, it's good to see you too.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
You seem to have seen better days, Captain.
I've been stabbed by an Inquisitor.
Oh, I'm familiar with that. It's unpleasant.
It hurts.
You know, so, Ozin looks him up and down, does not have a restraining bolt, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, welcome aboard.
Mm-hmm.
It took a little convincing for me to convince Corvus to come back for you, but he seems very determined to prove to me that he's my friend.
He's not just gonna fly us directly to the nearest bounty. Like R2's over there on the Rubicon all alone.
The speaker on the wall blares up. I assume, and you hear Corvus's modulated voice. I assume if you're here that Inquisitor is dead.
Very much so.
Yep.
Well, then the job that had me here is over, so I have nowhere to fly you. She was the only one offering a bounty on you. Where are we, by the way?
About to crash into a sun. Let's not be here.
Then the door shuts once y'all get on board and takes on off. Leaving, crying stormtroopers behind you.
Nah, they're stormtroopers. Who cares?
There's a little
Wonder
regret,
who,
but
if it's a yellow star,
The captain's too tired to care right now.
if it's a yellow star and the ship, the station is about the size that it is, who wins that fight?
The star.
All right,
The station's the size of a small city at best.
okay. Wasn't sure how big
Eh.
it was.
Even a Death
Was
Star
that-
is only the size of a moon.
But either way, sun wins.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Ball of super dense plasma versus metal thing.
Metal thing created by Celestials.
What about a star versus an infinite number of lions?
I've
Hmm.
seen that video. I know what you're talking about.
I only know because my youngest brother got into it.
Yeah.
But all right, so y'all fly out. Lambda shuttles are flying everywhere. I mean, there was maybe half a dozen of them. So competition for seats on it was very, very fierce.
I was gonna try and calm R2 just to let him know where they are.
The first thing he tells you is, "I got to stab somebody."
Good
I'm
job.
so proud of you.
I'm glad you used my present well.
Roger takes over the talking after that. Oh yeah, there were a few stormtroopers trying to get on board the Rubicon.
Are they still on board?
Yeah, a handful of them. They're disarmed and secured for the moment, but
R2's having the best time.
we were kind of lucky they didn't have a pilot, so.
No, when you say disarmed, that means something else to a Jedi.
They left their
Awesome to a
weapons.
droid.
They left their weapons on the station.
Well, if they act up, just let R2 stab them. It's fine.
Well, he's piloting. I figured I'd just shoot him if they do anything out of line.
That works too.
Or we could open the back and just have the loader droid push him out.
The loader droid hasn't had any fun.
The loader droid is a droid of peace. Good working class droid. He's not looking for no adventure.
Group on the right side of the tracks.
Yeah.
You know,
he doesn't want any adventure, but he's been on an adventure.
good steady work in the occasional Sabbat game. That's really all he wants.
Fair enough, fair enough. Blue collar droid.
But so yeah, you guys in the Rubicon kind of meet up. The computers take a minute to figure out where you're at. Roger reports that the droid brains and the Rubicon are having a fit. None of the stars are exactly where they're supposed to be. Eventually, they figure out where they're at, and you're way more coreward than you ought to be. But they figure out what system you're in. It's fairly uninhabited, other than just maybe a couple of mining stations. But according to the OpNet, it's the dates they're getting from the OpNet are wrong.
We went through an accretion disk of a black hole, didn't we?
Yeah, misjumps do weird things. The dates are 40 years later than they should be, give or take.
Hello?
Where does that put us? Timeline-wise?
After the sequel trilogy?
Okay. So the New Republic is blown up.
So anyway, while y'all are puzzling out what's going on,
Rosen's in her 90s.
You start detecting other ships dropping out of hyperspace. They detect as X-Wings. They start chasing down some of the Lambda shuttles. The ones that are still in system.
Mm-hmm.
You have a couple of them approach you, ask you to stand down.
If you've got any medical stuff, I'd love it right now.
But he can't even stand up.
They've got a larger ship coming that you can dock with. If you've got people with medical needs, they can definitely see to it.
Fantastic. We've killed Inquisitors. I need a bed. Ugh.
Killed what? Yeah, you can tell us once we... once we get you on board.
Wait a minute. Is this what my sister was talking about?
It's on the way.
I guess.
So yeah, the X-Wings escort you to a larger ship that's just now dropping out of hyperspace. Decent sized docking bay, not as big as the one on the station, of course, but the Rubicon and Corvus's ship sit down.
I just realized we're all toting very illegal gear very openly right now. Granted, it's 40 years in the future, so who knows what changed, but...
Yeah. I mean, if they don't frisk us or anything, they don't know.
Put it in the hidey hole.
just leave. Well,
We're in Corvus's ship.
You're
We
in
can't put it in
Corvus's
the
ship.
hidey hole.
Oh.
actually,
One minute, I need to go check on my droid.
Actually, Corvus steps out. You may not want to be seen with some of that.
Yeah, but we don't really have anywhere to put it right
Hey,
now.
I know you have a place. I know you have
Corvus
a place.
opens up a section of wall.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
There's already some obviously illegal stuff in there. Frankly, I could care less if they arrested you for it, but you're on my ship at the moment. I don't need them with reasons to search my ship.
Right.
As you all step down, the pilots of the X-wings, a couple of the X-wings follow you in. The pilots are getting out. Ozen, you reckon, they're in pilot, gear. But you notice two of the pilots, when they get out, reach back behind the seats basically and come out, and they put on robes over that.
I can answer the robes.
Well, they're brown.
Io just looking at Ozen like...
Io just looks at Ozen.
Everybody just looks at Ozen.
There were
Hello?
more of you all this time?
It looks like it.
Wonderful. Ow.
See to my friend here. He's in dire need.
Yep. Lightsabers hurt.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they rush a medic over. So you've been in a lightsaber fight.
He just opens his coat a little bit to show the lightsaber attached to his belt at the moment. Puts
Who
it back
trained
down.
you?
Points
Hi.
at Ozen.
And you are?
Ozen Jensen.
He reaches out to shake your hand. I'm Jedi Master Kip Duran.
Jedi Master. Ozen, being the senior person here, is fighting every urge to just bow down in respect, in deference.
Well, the
I hear
Jedi were
absolutely
respectful.
not.
They didn't do a whole lot of, prostrating.
Just.
Well, yeah. I mean,
just
you
like
you just mean that? Yeah. They're respectful about. I got you.
like she's fighting that urge because I guess she doesn't know that she's in her 90s at this point, but still, she is the senior one here.
But now she looks good for her age.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. That means Aira is 71 chronologically.
What happened here? How did you find us?
We were getting a lot of weird. He describes a system you passed through with some equipment. They detected something big moving through hyperspace, and they were able to calculate kind of where it was headed. They knew it would hit a gravity well once it got into this system. Why were old Imperial shuttles pouring out of that thing?
Because they were trying to take the station.
The one that's currently crashing into the sun. Or
Yes.
Yeah. There's also old separatist droids in there too.
Now they're really old.
Now they're ancient.
Yeah.
So come on, I'll tell you kids about the Clone Wars. And Ozen walks.
Okay, so you're only as far back as the Clone War. Okay.
Oh, this happens regularly.
I've read one other report and spoken to the Jedi that was involved with it that ran into an old ship from the first Sith War, I think it was.
I'm sorry, what?
that had
Huh?
misjumped, and not much time had passed for them. But when they came out of hyperspace, a whole lot of time had passed.
What year is it right
You know,
now?
Jedi's with the backpack,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
power sources, and all that. Well, well, let's get your
Great.
captain patched up.
Yes, please.
That'd be nice.
Great. I'm 90 now.
But you look good for your age.
Thank you.
Oh, that
So-
puts me in my 70s.
So were you part of the old order then?
I never got too far before the purge happened.
Oh, you were one of the surviving Padawans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get you back to Coruscant. Master Luke will want to talk to you. Or excuse me, Grandmaster Luke will want to talk to you.
That old guy's alive still?
He said Grandmaster Luke. He didn't say Skywalker.
Fair enough. Well, I know that's what Ozin is saying.
Those would have a clue who a Luke was.
Yeah, Luke wasn't around during that time.
Just looks go.
Uh,
Where we were, she would have heard of him.
Oh, right. Y'all would have heard. Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
that's
would have heard
fair.
of Luke Skywalker.
Because our timeline started us a little bit after Yavin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still alive?
It hasn't been that long.
Stuff that I heard he got up to?
A lot of us get up to that sort of stuff.
Can we get to the medical bay, please?
We're-
Oh yeah.
Walking,
Medics.
talking.
Medics. Yeah, medics.
The captain is very tired and irritated, and he just wants to lay down.
oh,
Oh, medics
right.
have shown up with a bed and they're or with a hover, a repulsor stretcher. They're hauling.
Oh,
off.
fantastic.
Io's
About-
gone over. Not here. She's gone over to the ship to like make sure that's okay. But carry on.
Oh no, what
Uh,
happened to two?
That's
Or
what
she
she's
got the
saying.
stab.
Some obvious regular troop types have gotten over to your ship and are escorting the stormtroopers off.
Yeah, she's just gonna let them do that. and-
Do they give Roger odd looks?
I don't think it registers for them.
The regular soldiers, not so much. A couple of the other Jedi's you see are kind of like.
I mean, Doc could be, keeping vitals on the captain, but I can just see Doc just in his
Is
own
he still
way.
is he still holding the heavy repeating blaster?
No, he done put that away a while back.
Excuse me, I'm a doctor.
Oh no! At this point, Doc would have hid the guns away, just be like, "Well, time to put on the act." All right. So anyway,
I love how we've just turned him into I'm a doctor, but
But
Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
All right. So
but
long
not for me.
long story short, the misjump carried you 40 years into the future.
mm-hmm.
It gets explained to you that the Centerpoint Station has been destroyed.
Oh no.
When you warn her about the creature in the mall, yeah, they're already familiar. That's already been a thing that's been handled.
Done.
Well, okay then.
Not sorry I missed that.
Oh no, it was not a lot of fun.
I'm done with fun.
But
Yeah.
the force is tenuously in balance at the moment.
Yeah. Except
So it's the only one of you that really had family to be concerned with would be Rappy. Or not Rappy,
Yep.
but Kelter.
Mm-hmm.
Crossing the strings a little bit there. And what
How long
was
do Huts live?
Huts live a good long time, Anox the Hut.
Fortunately.
If he didn't get himself killed, could easily still be alive.
Ludo's still alive?
So, yeah,
I mean, Ludo.
but-
Excuse me, Ludo. I was getting my head
yeah,
mixed up.
I was
we
about to
killed-
say. I was about to say we killed him.
Yeah. If the captain tries to contact Ludo, Ludo's still there.
Okay.
Captain, you're looking mighty swell. How's my ship?
Been
It's
through a war just fine.
It's
Good
vintage
job.
Now.
And I am trying to find. Basically, in this time, Keltzer, your uncle has passed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was already an older guy.
Yeah.
The adopted cousin that you rescued, and I cannot find her name to save my life. Oh yeah, the foundling was named Zay. That's right.
Yeah.
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 I remember now.
Yeah.
Zay, but you know, still. So yeah, when you try to contact the family, she's basically who you wind up talking to.
Okay.
But it's been nearly 40 years, so she's like 45 now. 46, I forget exactly how old she was. But she is delighted to find out you're still alive. Apparently, she
Yeah.
took you disappearing kind of hard.
Aw.
You know, as for the rest of you, well, the New Republic is gone. There's now something called the Galactic Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, the captain, you had most of your resources on the Rubicon, so you're not out any major amount of money.
Yeah.
Man, we should have invested in Apple before we left.
And yeah, you find out the history that's gone on. You know how quickly the how quickly the Imperial Remnant took over Corpsec, but how they only had it a year. Thawne, there's a whole lot of history that's gone on.
Mm-hmm.
Invaders from outside the galaxy, all kinds of stuff.
Doc takes the time to get his files updated.
So what I'm hearing is me jumping the station saved us a lot of hassle.
That's definitely one way to look at it. I wouldn't say things are peaceful now, but they've calmed down to a little bit more of a normal level.
You see it from
Wonderful.
another point of view.
And she looks over at and Kip looks over at Ozen. Now the Sith are back, so that's not a good thing.
Balance and all that, I guess.
Yeah, that's essentially how we're maintaining a balance to keep that thing in prison at the moment. It was a joint effort taking it down.
What side do I even count as, Ozen?
You are like.
Yeah,
As
the
much
captain
as
hasn't
you
fallen.
May not. As much as you may falter, you do not fall.
But
I feel
Except for
pretty
that one time
fallen
you
right
literally
now.
fell.
now,
Except for that one time you literally fell.
all right. So, what do the crew want to get up to in this new world? Obviously, Ozen is invited back to Coruscant, to the Jedi
I think
Temple.
Ozan will ask Ayerda if he wants to go to Coruscant. Not to convert, but just to,
Well, yeah, but
See
both of you are invited, but they're
yes.
I still
can-
need to see if my sister's lightsaber's out there somewhere.
We can check Coruscant.
Wasn't she a youngling? I don't think she'd have had her lightsaber yet, would she?
It's a training saber,
Oh,
but
okay.
it holds sentimental value to him.
And yeah, we would have. At least Ozan would have gone to see Luke.
Say, before everyone departs, though, the captain's like, I am making a captain decision here. We're all going on a vacation.
Yay!
Who all wants to go back to Cala 6?
Well, after we're done with whatever points at Ozone.
Yes.
Sounds like a deal.
But yes.
I feel like hanging out on a planet that isn't involved in the greater galactic mysteries for a while.
Is it still around?
Then you find out it is one of the central places.
That's a good question, actually. And then he'll look up to see if that planet's even been found or
It's
not.
still barely charted.
Fantastic, works for me.
We're basically gods there. No.
Let's not tempt fate. So yeah, we'll I guess go visit the temple and then go on vacation.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, yeah, you rebuilt the Jedi temple. Now, Keltzer and Doc, are you going to stay with the captain? And if he decided to go into the Jedi Order, or you can continue hanging around? Would y'all? Basically it's the crew staying together or splitting up.
The captain is not joining the order. Just that's not happening.
I mean, Doc's gonna go wherever his owner goes, so if Keltzer still wants to go around with the captain, he's down for it.
Well, she'll go check on, the clan first, see how they're doing.
Okay.
Io literally has no other family, so she'll probably bounce between the various crew members.
While pouring through technical manuals of
Oh
technological
yeah, like
development
trying
in
to
the
get
last 40
caught
years.
up.
I mean, it's Star Wars. Tech advances very slowly. But
Yeah.
I will say that the captain will stay at the temple while Keltzer is gone. But I guess once she comes back, he'll be like, "All right, I'm out. Bye."
well, they have several sword masters willing to train you, or willing to help Ozen train you.
Yeah.
I'll
say his style's probably very unorthodox.
Ozen,
so
they basically, if you're interested at all, you are very quickly officially given the promotion to Jedi Knight. Because clearly you've got your skills up to muster. You were fighting the good fight.
she'll accept. I think one of the big projects, like apropos of anything else, is Ozen wants to start a holocron, like making her own,
Mhm.
to get all of her experiences down.
Mhm.
Much in the way that she has one of the other person.
Now that is your property and all that. The Jedi are real hyped to get that in the archive.
You want to study it with me? You are more than welcome to. Stays with me. Respectful.
They accept that. I mean, like I said, it is yours. They're not trying to take it from you. And when you tell them where you got it, they send somebody out to that planet to see if that Jedi is still alive or not.
I imagine he's very close, if not already dead.
Yes, he's probably already passed. So that's where we're wrapping. That's where we will wrap this campaign.
Quick question: are those people still there on Kala 6?
Is the
that city
species still there?
standing?
Oh yeah.
No, is the city still standing?
The city's still standing. A few people that were. There are people that were young when you showed it the first time that would recognize you.
Okay.
There's a different king in charge of the city. Most of the adults, most of the people that were already adults and in positions of power that you dealt with, they've passed. The Jedi guy has passed.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the captains say, look, we knew the people who came here. We knew the people before y'all.
I'm sword.
We just want to rest here for a little while.
Long while.
Oh, sure. There's still all kinds of stories about you. You did basically save this city, so you are kind of a big deal.
We will embellish all of them.
There are statues of you up in a couple spots.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
Fantastic. I was going to and be like, "Yep, got a statue."
You feel better, Io.
This is everything I ever wanted.
Fantastic. I'm glad we decided to come back.
Uh,
Also, if we manage to find Kubrinata, if he's for some reason on this planet, I don't know why, but if he would be, because we originally skipped, because we were supposed to just drop him off here, but we had to take him into the corporate sector. If for some reason he's here, Captain's offing him.
That's fair.
Does BL and Corvus, what do they do?
they just head back out to the outer rim. Bounty hunting work.
I will
Back
occasionally
on the
like
grind.
send messages out to them and be like, if you need any help with anything,
You get the
Let me
impression Corvus don't really care nothing about you. BL
Rude.
BL is rarely sounds happy about anything.
That's BL.
But he speaks to you, doesn't seem to be upset about speaking to you. So.
Okay. She'll pass on messages from R2.
But yeah, so that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed the campaign. I had a lot of fun running this past year.
Yeah.
Hope anybody that came by and watched will join us next year when we switch over to Vampire for Valley by Night, River City.
Yeah.
Be an Anarch Chronicle set in Decatur, Alabama. During 2020, so height of the pandemic.
Yay.
Be a great time for vampires trying to hunt at night when nobody's allowed to be on the street.
Good times, good times.
Yep. And I think, let's see, I think the other shows on Dire Bear.
I think we're on break.
Yeah, I think most of
Yeah.
them are. Somebody's got one tomorrow, I think.
Oh, that's Wascala Nights then.
Yeah, I think it's their season finale.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought we were the only ones on this week.
No.
You can always join the
Cat played
Discord and
yesterday.
find out.
Yeah,
Also true.
December 14th is listed for False Calling Night. So,
Yep.
Alrighty then.
but that'll wrap us up for this year. We'll be back sometime in January.
At some point.
Yeah.
I don't know if we actually discussed exactly when.
We'll figure
Yeah,
it
we
out.
haven't.
But anyway,
Join the
until
Discord
then-
and find out.
Oh yeah. Discord is good and probably linked down below. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at Twitch closely. But anyway, so until next year, we will see y'all later. Hope everybody out there has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.